Hello everyone. Honestly, it's a miracle that I'm here right now. Not gonna lie, I'm gonna need some time to rant a little bit at the start of stream today because I have a lot on my mind right now. I have not had a good day. I'm just gonna put it out there. I've had a really bad day today. But I have been looking forward to streaming all day. Streaming doesn't like stress me out. You know, a lot of people are like, well, take a break from stream. Stream is what I look forward to. Like, streaming is what I love doing. You know, so I feel like when I cut that out because I have a bad day, it honestly makes my day worse. I love hanging out with y'all, and I need some just time to relax with y'all and play games a little bit. I'm a bit flustered. And I'm going to get emotional more than likely. It's been a rough day, but I'm going to try to stay positive for right now. Welcome in. Happy Brewmas. What day is it? Is it like the 9th or something? I think it's the 9th, right? Yeah. Brewmas Day 9. Brewmas Day 9. My mug for the stream tonight is "You make the world a better place." Definitely intentional with that. You make the world a better place. Good to see everyone here. I promise I'm gonna spill the tea for sure. Some of it's gonna sound ridiculous, but I think it's just a lot of little things that are kind of adding up right now. And then I know I made a comment in the Discord about the shopping thing. I'll tell y'all about that too, but now that seems so small and minor compared to everything else going on. But thanks for waiting. My coffee machine, it does this every once in a while, and like when I press to start the roast, or like the brew, I mean, like it'll go for a few seconds and then it just stops, and I hear this like dun 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 sound, and I didn't realize it did it the first time, so I like turned it on and came in here to like get everything else set up, and then 10 minutes later I'm like, oh crap, my coffee hasn't even brewed. So I have to keep pressing the button over and over again every 3 seconds so it'll keep the water going through. Anyway, so that's also why it was delayed. But my brew tonight, if you missed the advent calendar yesterday, is Jamaican Me Crazy. It's notes of dark rum and smooth vanilla. So that is what I'm drinking tonight. Jamaican Me Crazy, which honestly it's on brand for today's day. But good to, I really am glad to see y'all here. Mel, you were first tonight. You were like lightning. I feel like you got that like immediately when I went live. But welcome in, good to see you. Azul, Phoenix, Sarah. Hello, Empress Honda. How are you doing, Azul? Azula. I have an Azul and now an Azula, right? In the chat right now. I was like, wait a second. Ari, good to see you. Teaspoon, Lost Time Machine, Jen, Tark, good to see everyone. I hope y'all have been having a good time in the chat. I usually like to kind of keep up with the chat while I'm getting ready for stream, but I couldn't at all tonight. I saw that Lucy finished her invoices, so I'm really happy for you on that. I saw the all caps or something, and that caught my eye. So congratulations on that, Lucy. Even with the like couple of invoices I have to deal with on a monthly basis with my contract work, that's annoying enough for me. So I can only imagine if you have several of them to do. Not fun. Not fun at all. But I don't even know where to start. So the day started with my dentist appointment. I have been needing to get a gum graft surgery for a while, and I got a referral today finally for a periodontist. I'm really anxious to go because they did tell me it's going to be expensive. So that already was a bad start, on top of the fact that my tech was like, you have beautiful teeth, like they look great and all this. She was like, I couldn't even tell that you've had a couple of fillings because they're so small. It was just very surface level. You must have just had a really tiny cavity or something. I'm like, yeah, and all this. And then the dentist comes in and he's like, he's got a cavity right here. And she's like, oh, it's between 2 teeth and it's a stain, and they said it's from coffee. So, you know, I'm putting myself through the ringer for y'all and the brew crew, okay? I gotta have my coffee and my tea, and it's doing some damage to my teeth. So I gotta just try to swish some water a bit more regularly while I'm streaming. I gotta try to do that a little bit better, because now I have a little bitty cavity between 2 teeth, and I'm gonna have to get that filled, which, if you wanna take a guess, if you're familiar with the healthcare system in America, how much my insurance is going to pay for my filling that I have to get next Monday. If you want to take a guess, I'll go ahead and tell you. They're only going to pay $30. My insurance is paying $30. I'm not even gonna tell you the total amount. They're gonna pay $30 of it though. Wow, I'm so glad I have insurance. They're really doing the Lord's work. They're making it so much easier for me. So, you know, that's like a stressor. So I got told I need a filling and I am only gonna have $30 covered and I need to go get a surgery, which I have known for a while, but they were telling me I really do need to go get it taken care of while everything still looks really good right now. That was the pro. He was like, you're still young, and he was like, everything looks good. Everything's set up really nicely from when I had braces, and I have the bracket behind my teeth on the bottom, and they were like, that tooth where you need the gum graft is like perfectly aligned and it's all good. You just need to get it done. So I'm gonna finally get it done. I'm just really scared about how much it's gonna cost, but I'm gonna go to the consultation in January. I'm hoping it's gonna be in January. But so that is how my morning started. That was first thing this morning. It's America, okay. All right, fillings are usually between 60 to 250 here. Yeah, I will say, like, it definitely, it's under 250. It's not that expensive, but right now I'm like, I almost was going to end up in negative in my bank account this week if I didn't get enough deliveries on Sunday. So that's just where I'm at right now, where even like a small amount is a lot to me right now. So that gets me to the second thing, which was the deliveries today. What a nightmare. It started off kind of okay. Y'all, I got this batch of 3 orders. I usually don't like taking them unless they're decently paid, but I took it simply because I was ready to get home and it was gonna get me to my daily goal that I have. I have like a daily amount I try to make. Y'all, when I tell you that this person, order number 2 out of the 3, she kept adding stuff. She kept adding items the entire time I was shopping for all of these orders. I don't know if she thought she was the only one, which I get it. They don't know that I'm shopping for multiple orders. She's probably thought I was just shopping for her, but I kept having to go back and forth in the store because I have my routine where I go to Wegmans all the time. That's my favorite place to shop because it's so organized, and the app, it's a lot easier. So I like know, I'm very efficient with my shopping now. I start with produce, and then I work my way. It depends on if the order has fresh bakery items or meat, and then it depends on like the order of that, and I'll go over there. Then I go to the cheese shop, then I'll do dairy, and then I start all the way at the opposite end of the store at the aisle furthest back on the list, the to-do list, and then work my way back up to the register. That's my whole shebang. She kept adding stuff that made me have to go back to produce, go back to the bakery on the opposite side of the store, and I was losing my mind. And then I'd make a couple of replacements for another order. They didn't want it, and then I had to go back and forth to the opposite side, back to the bakery, all the way from the other. It was a nightmare. And then on top of it all, I was trying to find these gluten-free cookies. I was trying to find them. I didn't see them anywhere where it said they were located. I went up to this worker. I was getting to the very end. Like, this was one of the last items I needed. I saw this worker. Usually they're all super nice. I have my go-tos. Like, if I see them in the store, I know to ask them because they'll always be super helpful. This girl I'd never seen before. Probably will never see her again, hopefully. I went up to her and was like, I need help finding this. It's saying it's, she was like, oh, that's gonna be in this aisle right here. I'm like, yes, I know that. It says it right there. It says where it's supposed to be. I've looked several times. And she was like, oh, well then we just don't have it. I'm just like, so you can't whip out the pad that's on you like every other worker does and just look up the SKU number to make sure, because I lose money if y'all don't have this item. So I just look at her like, I give her kind of like the Gen Z stare just to make her feel awkward on purpose, because I'm like, is this really happening? This is your job and I'm trying to do my job. And then on top of it all, she was like, after I gave her the look, she was like, oh, I can like call someone over. And I just turned to her and while I'm walking away, I say, I wouldn't want to inconvenience you. And I just go. And I'm just like, I refund it for the customer. I'm like, I'm not dealing with that. So I feel really bad if they actually did have them. But I was like, you are not about to give me attitude when I'm just trying to do my job as well. And I'm sorry that I interrupted you restocking a shelf to try and help me. I'm like, so sorry. So I know it sounds really ridiculous, but it was just super intense at that point. I was so fed up. So I was like, I was just done. So this is my rant for the day. I get home, I get to Costco. I was like, I need a rotisserie chicken. They're only $5. So I've been getting those a lot more frequently. They didn't have them, and I waited in line for over 20 minutes. I was just standing there, holding all the other things that I had. I thought it was gonna be a quick run in, run out, go. I was starving. I get really, really hangry. Like, I don't know if any of y'all, I know none of y'all have really seen me hangry, but I get really, really hangry. If I'm hungry and I don't have food in enough time, you do not want to talk to me. Like, I get super sassy. It's crazy. I'm like a completely different person. I'm like in the upside down. Like if it was the equivalent of like a person in a parallel universe, like Stranger Things, you know, like, anyway. I finally get my chicken, but the thing is everything at this point was ticking me off, and there were so many people in front of me that kept grabbing 2 or 3 chickens. I'm like, can you leave some? Because it's like the one batch has like maybe 20 chickens, and then people have to wait for the next batch. I'm like, why do all of you right now need to grab 3 rotisserie chickens? I was like 5th in line, and I didn't think I was gonna get a chicken. Which I know it sounds really ridiculous, but I was waiting already for so long. Anyway, so that happened. I get home. This was a 2 to 3 hour period where I was in a really like much better mood, watching TV. I started season 3 of Stranger Things and was just trying to relax. I was supposed to work, but I didn't because I was just having such a crap day. And then I'm starting to get ready. I come in here, I'm like, I'm gonna play video games for like an hour before I stream, just to hang out. I get this YouTube comment on a short. Now, I know I probably shouldn't talk about this necessarily live, or bring so much light to it, but this is something that we've talked about before that I've brought up as a concern of mine, and it's actually happening, and I'm really getting fed up with it. So this person watched a 20-second video and thought that she knew me as a person entirely. 20-second short. And she knows everything about me. It was on the SpongeBob kit. And I made a comment, it was a little clip about like one of the only things that I liked in the kit, which was one of the doors, the wooden arched door. And she's like, boo, and she has tomatoes. And I'm just like, so we're really gonna start doing this within the Sims community. So, I'm gonna pull out the receipts a little bit, and I'll definitely keep it because I'm gonna make a point about this, and I wish I could say that this would be it and the end of it, but I don't think it will be. But if you get on my bad side in comments, I don't hold back. Like, I'm not gonna censor myself just for optics. Like, I don't care about that. I really don't. I probably should a bit more, but if you don't belong in my community, then I don't care. And like, I don't care to have your respect if you're gonna disrespect me. So that's my take on it. So I really don't care if other people see this necessarily. You know, I was a little bit rude. I could have toned it down a little bit more, but she called me a sellout, first of all. She was like, you bought the pack. And she was like, you support the buyout, you're a sellout. Sellouts will always be sellouts, and the Sims community does not respect you for it. That's like, she came out swinging at me. And just keep in mind, this was a 20-second video. And she like just made this quick snap judgment thinking I support all this stuff. And she's not, I don't think she was a sub. If she was, I hope she's gone. Because I don't want people like that in my community. And anyways, I was like, I said, God forbid I have a positive comment on one item in the pack. And I was like, you can move on. You clearly didn't watch the whole video. And then I'm like, you know, she was like, you bought the pack. I was like, yeah, I reviewed the DLC. I did. I bought the pack so I could review them. That's what I do. I'm a content creator. I'm not a big one, but I am a content creator. So yes, I make videos doing it. And I was just like, you came across this 20-second video and made a snap judgment of me. And I was like, you are the problem. Like, you're the person that is not representative of the Sims community. Like, you don't belong here. You're the one that does not belong here if that's how you're going to treat people. And it rubbed me the wrong way. that someone who just came across a short video, and this is where I made the comment. Remember, I talked about this on stream when these big Sims creators, I'm not going to name them, but y'all know who I'm talking about. These big Sims creators came out saying they're dropping out of the EA Creator Network. They don't support yada, 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 yada. And I said, this is going to be a nightmare for small creators because that expectation is going to be on everyone moving forward. And that is the problem that I have with how that was handled, especially when things aren't even finalized. So I'm not going to say people shouldn't stand up for their morals. I totally understand to the creators who did that, and I fully respect them doing it. I truly do. But first of all, this was not a criticism. They said that this was a valid criticism. I'm like, you saying boo on a video is not a criticism. Like, that's just a negative comment. There's nothing constructive about that. Like, there's nothing, like, what was I supposed to take away from that initially? Okay, you didn't like the video. Move on. Again, I don't care. But they were just saying how I'm supporting EA and influencing all this. I'm like, I literally say in the first 30 seconds of the video not to buy these kits. I was like, you clearly did not watch my video. I'm not telling people, and I'm also not getting anything from EA. So I think it's really important to address this as we move forward, because I think if we see people like this, we should definitely clock them in a way. And this is my opinion. But if you see people commenting on other videos, just hateful stuff like that, they need to learn their place, because that is not what the Sims community is about, period. That's extremely toxic. And I do not want people like that in my community. So I do not support, I've said this already, but I do not support the buyout. I do not support Saudi Arabia. I'm a gay man, and for you to say that to me is completely disrespectful. So I went back and forth with this person far more than I should have. But they finally stopped. Whenever I called them out, I was like, if you actually watch my video, you'll see I'm not trying to get people to buy it. They didn't respond. And I was just like, you're going way out of line here. You don't even know me, and you're making all these judgments about me on a 20-second video. So anyway, I just feel like maybe I need to clear the air with that obviously I do not support the buyout. I don't know how many times I gotta say it, but I know this is on YouTube and not Twitch. Y'all know this here on Twitch more so. I've been open about it on YouTube too, but I don't know why people think it's okay to just comment stuff like that, but that put me in a really, really bad headspace right before stream. Like, I was literally dealing with this person right up whenever I clicked to go live. So I'm just in a really, really bad headspace from the bad day, and then that was like the cherry on top of a bad day. And I get it's just a random person. I shouldn't let it bother me so much, but I'm not one of those people, and I know I'm yapping a lot, but I'm not one of those people that's just going to block you. I don't know. I just, for some reason, that's not something I like to do right off the bat. Like, if someone wants to have a disagreeing opinion, that's fine. But when you start attacking me and my character, when you don't know me, clearly you haven't been here, I just kept telling her, move along. Like, this isn't the community for you. Like, you don't belong here. Like, I kept telling her that, and she kept coming back. She was like, oh, you can delete my comment and you'll lose the engagement though. I dare you to do it. I'm like, this video isn't even like doing anything. It's a short. It's already dead. Shorts die. Like, after a day or two, shorts basically die unless you have one that's just kind of like going viral. But I'm just like, this is doing nothing for my content. Like, but I'm not going to just block someone for having a different opinion, you know, at the same time. So I didn't block them. If they become an issue in the future, then I will. But I'm just like, I don't get it. I don't get why people are that way. And then you have the audacity to say that I am not someone that is representative of the Sims community when you're the one bashing someone else with no context whatsoever. No. So anyways, sorry to start the stream off like this. I'm just like in a very miffed mood though about that. And that was my biggest concern whenever people were leaving the EA Creator Network and all this, is that this is going to be the expectation. I even made a comment saying, even though my livelihood is not from my content, there are people who have to do it for their livelihoods, and it's not finalized. We don't know what is going to happen. And then on top of it all, like, people have families that depend on that as income. Like, you don't understand all the variables behind it, and just to go in on someone and bash them for buying a kit is absolutely ridiculous to me. I'm sorry. I just think that's absolutely crazy that you would have that type of mentality. So I'm not trying to start fights or inciting violence, like verbal violence, in the Sims community, but it's just like, I don't get why people are that way. So if I'm a little out of it tonight, that's why. It's been a very bad day for me. Just little things adding up throughout the entire day. So I'm ready to get into some fun vibes though. We are gonna play Sims. We're gonna build on our Christmas village, which by the way, I posted in the Discord. The Sims, like the actual The Sims Instagram, posted this lot from ABNewcrest profile, like in their story, which was so funny. I even like commented on ABNewcrest post, the little video, and I was like, hey, I'm actually transforming it. I'm having a lot of fun with it. Thanks for building it. You know, like it was crazy to see that on the Sims story though. I was like, this lot looks so familiar. But thank y'all so much for the support in the comments. I really do appreciate it. I just needed to get that off my mind and rant and vent a little bit, because otherwise I was going to be not very fun on the stream tonight with all of that on my mind. Didn't know I wasn't subbed on YouTube, so oh, thank you, Lucy. I'm subbed to you. I subbed to you. Let's see here. That's so ridiculous. This person, I'm sure they're making those kinds of yeah, exactly. And that's what I told them. So I will verbatim. Okay, I'll tell y'all verbatim what I said. I don't want to say like what video and all this. I don't want people to go fishing for it necessarily. It's a little bit of an older one, just based on the time frame. But like, I did make the comment that, you know, I'm not trying to earn your respect. Like they were like, you're not getting my respect. I don't care. I'm not trying to earn people like you your respect. I said, by the way, the largest creators in the space still bought the kits. So why don't you take this energy and put it toward those with the most influence, huh? Like you said in so few words, I'm a nobody, because they made fun of me because like my short didn't have a lot of views and likes and stuff. I'm just like, okay, well, you're here wasting your energy on me. I'm glad I'm living rent free in your head right now. Like, why don't you take this mentality? And one of the first comments I said, I even did say, okay, so are you posting this on Lil Simsy's video reviewing it, even though she doesn't support the buyout? Because their argument was saying I support the buyout because I bought the kits. And I'm just like, well, you have Lil Simsy, who's the biggest creator in the space. She bought the kits and she's advocating about not supporting the buyout. I'm like, are you posting this on her stuff? And I didn't get a response to that question either. So I'm just like, you don't get to hold double standards on smaller creators because they're smaller. You don't get to do that. And I'm going to hold your feet to the fire if you're going to be that way. So I wasn't trying to like mix Kayla into all of this. Like I'm just using her as an example though, because she is very outspoken about how much she does not support this, but yet she bought the kits. But you know, like, are you like spending your energy going to people who actually have more influence? Like, why are you wasting your energy on me? You know? So I don't know. I was just kind of grasping at straws at that point because I was so frustrated with this person. So I'm sure there was a better way to handle that. But again, I was just kind of in the heat of the moment. But it's just like, I don't get why people are that way. But yeah, there is a lot of toxicity in the Sims community. But I really appreciate y'all's comments. I'm reading them. I'm not reading them all out loud, but I am reading them. We don't have anyone to ban here yet. It was someone on YouTube. But yeah, hopefully they don't come over. If they do, and I can recognize who they are, then I'll let you know. But good to see y'all. I'm ready to have positive vibes now. I'm glad that y'all stuck around for my rant and my venting. And Nicole, welcome in. How are you doing? I saw your comment. I did get the coat today. So I will do a brief little update. With the angel tree stuff, I did get the coat, and then I got the little... I put like this girl soccer bundle thing. It comes with like a makeup bag, a tote bag, a glass, and some other things that are all soccer themed. That came in today as well. I haven't posted the picture in the Discord yet, which I'm sure is not a surprise after everything I told y'all right now. Just mentally, it was not in the greatest headspace. But we did get that. So thank y'all so much. Definitely is an ego thing, which is really irritating because it's such a difference between educating somebody versus trying to basically, yeah. Yeah, I will say I was a bit crass. Okay, wasn't very classy about it because I was just kind of fed up there at the end, and I just basically I called her stupid. I was like, "You're being really stupid right now," and I was like, "You can look how dumb you are by looking at my video on YouTube and seeing how I literally say so many times not to buy the kit, and you're sitting here saying that I'm trying to get people to buy the kit." Like, you could argue with a wall. I'm sure this person could argue with a wall. So, I probably shouldn't have said that and called names, but I was just so done with this person. I was so done. I just don't get why there are people like that. So, yeah, exactly. If you keep it in, it'll fester. That's why I was like, I really gotta have a rant session on stream tonight. I'm really sorry to start off the stream with negative vibes, because usually I like to keep my cozy, like kind of nice, positive vibes, but life isn't always warm and cozy, and we know that. So, just today was one of those days where I'm going through it, but it's a lot better now. This is the highlight of my day, like literally so much right now. Just hanging out with y'all. But yeah, I'm still helping me in the algorithm. Yeah, that's why she was like trying to rage bait me. She's like, "Well, you can delete my comment, but you won't because you want the engagement." Like, I'm not gonna delete it because I don't just delete people that I disagree with. I've always been that way. Like, I literally have negative comments on a lot of my videos, and I don't delete them. Like, I don't know. I just don't do that. Unless it's like attacking me verbally, I'm not going to delete it. If you want to disagree about something or have a negative take on something, okay, like, that's fine. You can put that out there. Yeah, it hasn't even gone through. Exactly. The buyout's not gone through. There's so much happening. And I feel like there's still something in Congress where they're trying to prevent it from happening. I don't know. I haven't looked up on that in a minute, but there was a point in time where they were drafting a bill to try to stop the sale of it. Like, we still don't know what's going to happen. So that's why I just think a lot of this is being blown out of proportion right now. Again, the intention is there, right? It's a good intention why people want to boycott. That's why I'm like, I completely support that. I'm not saying I don't. Just because I buy a pack does not say I don't. I bought it because I do review videos. I'm a content creator. I buy the DLC so I can do the review of it. All the content creators do that. I don't get it. I didn't get it for free from EA, but even if I did, people have livelihoods that depend on it. Like, why are we judging people for doing what they need to support their families? I don't get it. So that's just my take on it. And if anyone here disagrees with that, you can disagree with it. You don't have to like it. You don't have to agree with me. But I don't see why that automatically means that I'm a bad person and all this other stuff. I'm a sellout. So, and Nicole, you with the 15 stream streak. Look at you go. Look at you go. Chrisanne, welcome in. Everyone's just coming in while I'm just ranting away. It's like, hello. Okay, back to being bad. Hate positive vibes because we are human. Yeah, exactly. Just like raw emotion right now is what I have. So, and I never mean to come across like everything's always so warm and fuzzy. It's just, I try to have my streams are like my safe space. So I like it to be that way, like where it's just more positive vibes. But y'all know, I even bring up occasionally the topic of politics, which I probably really shouldn't. But I mean, y'all know, sometimes I just want to talk about stuff that I want to talk about. Cold and the wind is awful outside here. I was walking Mia and I was like, can this wind please just stop? Can it please just stop? Oh, you're fine, Lucy. It did it. It was still shit. I don't care saying that right now. That's just the mood I'm in right now. It helps you make a decision. I had blueberry pancakes and bacon for supper. Ooh. I love breakfast for dinner. Like, it's so good. Always good. And pancakes are always good. Breakfast, lunch, and dinner, especially brunch. Okay. Let me see. I'll post a picture in the Discord of the couple of new things we got. I ordered, the beanbag chair came in. I ordered some pants, a couple of sets of bras. I'm hoping work. I still don't know. I got a set of like camisole and training, and I tried to get like a variety a little bit, because obviously she sounds athletic if she likes soccer, so I was like, maybe something like that would be good for her too. But I have a few more things coming in. I bought her some more clothes, essentially, for our angel tree, but that's pretty much going to be wrapped up now. I think we're done with the angel tree because I was looking through the registry. I went ahead and removed everything else because it was all going to be delivered earliest by Friday, which is too late. So thank y'all so much for, you know, supporting the angel tree initiative. We're definitely going to do this in the future some more, like next year. I like I said, I always love doing angel tree. I think it's really fun to give back in that way, and just knowing that you're at least giving a child something to look forward to on Christmas morning. Like, you know, I get it. It's not what it's about necessarily, but also the social pressures of that. Like when you go back to school and all the kids are talking about what they got for Christmas and stuff, it's just like you get to make someone's day just that much more special. And getting to contribute in that capacity, I think, is great. We got her 2 soccer balls and a soccer goal. And then, man, I can't even remember it all. I'm like trying to look over at the pile of stuff we have, but she has a lot of clothes as well. So, and the beanbag chair. I got her a big beanbag chair. So hopefully she likes it. I hope it looks good. I can't open the box because it's like it looks like it's stuffed in a box or something. It's like a really small box. I'm just like, yeah, if I open that, I'm not going to be able to carry it. So thank you all so much for that. Of course, we have our fundraiser going on for the Crohn's and Colitis Foundation. So we've raised so far $70, which I'm really excited about. I'm happy about that. We're 70% of the initial goal, you know, if you put it that way. So we're cranking away, but as a whole from our team, all of the streamers that are raising money collectively for the dog pack, which I think Jen's here. Jen's leading. Overall, we've raised over $1,700. Which is really, really awesome. And I love getting to be a part of that. So if you have any spare dollar that you would like to give, by all means do it. I have some DLC giveaway, which maybe now is controversial. I don't know. But I have a kit or stuff pack of your choice that you can buy, or I will buy for you. You can enter the giveaway that way. If you donate $5, $10, you'll get an IBD ticket. I'll put it on the wall over here. And then anything $10 and above will get that. And then also if you do 20, we'll do Being Boozled as well. So have some fun little incentives for that. Let me pick up my magnet that I knocked down. Okay. And then let's do our advent calendar, shall we? Hopefully that will be nice. Yeah, it was my my Lebanon magnet. It broke. I'm gonna have to fix it. It's a piece that I had already fixed though. It was previously broken, so it just broke again. I have my coffee advent calendar. So tomorrow, let's see what we're gonna be drinking tomorrow. Oh, I knew right when I saw the word turtles, I was gonna like it. Because usually turtle is like with the chocolate, like the turtle chocolate. You know, y'all know what I'm talking about, right? Turtles in a cup, notes of dark chocolate, caramel, and toasted pecans. That is what I'll be sipping on tomorrow. I'm really excited about that. Like super excited about that. That sounds so good. Hey, Bria, welcome in. Thanks for the 65 streams. How are you doing? That sounds really good. I'm excited about that. Mia's been in here like for so long because she's so used to everything. Mia, I really hope you don't get a toy. Mia has gotten stuff though, so if she gets a toy tonight, she is fine, okay? Y'all can still redeem the treat Mia's, but if she doesn't get a treat today on her advent calendar, she's fine. I gave her chicken. I have like these sweet potato chip things. I gave her a couple of those. Like she's been getting treats all afternoon, okay? Don't let her fool you. She's gonna act like she's gotten nothing. But we'll see. Okay. It is a toy. It is a toy, so I'm glad I prepared that. Set that up just right. So for day 9, Mia's getting another little toy that she'll probably have nothing to do with. Oh my goodness, that is cute. I think that's supposed to be, what is that supposed to be? I was like, maybe it's a Christmas tree or a pine cone. It's definitely not a Christmas tree. It's like a pine cone, but it looked like a pickle. It might just be a pickle. That's the toy for today. I honestly don't know what that's supposed to be. I don't know. The other ones are clear. We had a Santa, we had a reindeer, but I don't know what that's supposed to be. Going to go lay down, stare the abyss now. Oh, thank you, Lucy, for hanging out and just listening to my rant. I appreciate you being here. Hope you're able to rest and get some good sleep. Good night, good night. Yeah, a Christmas pickle? I don't know. It looks like a Christmas pickle, doesn't it? I'll give it to her. There you go. Yeah. And she's like walking away in disappointment. I knew she would. That's what you get tonight. You need to learn to be a little bit more grateful. Just saying. You need to learn to be a little bit more grateful, Mia. There you go. She's sniffing it now. I think I made her feel bad. Okay. I think that's all of that. That's done. Sarah with the treat me. Oh my God. Okay. Of course someone would do that. Of course one of y'all would do that. Okay. Well, Sarah felt bad for you. And so now you're getting a treat. Come on. Come on. You got it. You can do it. You can do it. Come on. There you go. Good girl. Say hi. Say hi. Sarah got you a treat. Yeah. Say I just keep looking more raggedy and more raggedy each time because I'm not cutting your hair like I need to. Yeah, sweet baby. You get a treat. You get a little treat. Everyone's dropping their treats in the chat. See? See? Yeah, that's what that is. Those are virtual treats. You can't eat those. But they look like your treats, kinda. Yeah, she has been a lot more camera shy this past week for some reason. I'm not sure. I don't think it was my necklace, actually. Can I wear my jingle bells now since that's not what it was? That was freaking you out? Or maybe it was. I don't know. She's been a lot more camera shy, though, so I'm going to go ahead and give her a treat because she's getting a little stressed. Yeah. Say thank you, Sarah. Say thank you. Yeah. Aw. She appreciates it. She appreciates it. Look at those little ears flap away. Little bat dog. Yeah, little bat dog. Boop, 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 boop. I love playing with her ears. Okay, ready? Good. There you go. Okay. She's like, I got what I needed. I'm leaving you to it. Oh, Lord. Okay. Let's get into this, shall we? Oh my God, I've been live for almost an hour. Granted, I think like close to 20 minutes of that was me trying to get my coffee. So I've been yapping for 40 minutes. That's a lot. That's a bit more than usual. Officially done with work today, so you can focus on the chat. Oh, yay! I'm glad you were able to come by today. I know you've been really, really busy. I almost said stressed, but then I changed it to busy, but honestly, you've probably been both. Let's see. While this loads in, we do have Brumas happening. If you're just now joining in, I'm sorry that this was your first impression of me with my ranting, but I'm getting a haircut, by the way, tomorrow, y'all. So, like, I was like, I'm just going to put this on. I did not feel like dealing with my hair at all. Oh, the Beam Boost affirmation. That is forthcoming. Okay, hold on for just a second, y'all, with the redemptions. Just for 1 second. There we go. And we're good now. Okay. Oh no, Sarah, you're fine. This works. It's just a few of them that don't work if I don't restart StreamerBot after I go live. If it's on before I go live, I have to always like restart it, and I forgot I hadn't restarted it yet, I don't think. So this is fine though. These work fine either way. It's like the cat picture. I think that's like one of the main ones that doesn't work, but I don't know for sure. You got a queer joy brew affirmation. Your pronouns deserve to be respected every single time is your affirmation. Your pronouns deserve to be respected every single time. I like that one. Okay, so let me show you the audacity for this. Now, I am making a change. I didn't have time to change the infographic like I wanted because I got in an argument with that idiot online. So I am doing Broomis through the 31st. It says the 24th. We're doing it through the 31st. Now, I'm not streaming every day through the 31st, okay? I'm still streaming every day up through the 24th, and then we're gonna go to my normal stream schedule after for that last week. But I figured that with the sub goals, it makes sense to go through the whole month because a lot of y'all don't even get to renew your sub until the end of the month. So it's kind of like not fair that your sub won't get to count. And I didn't really think that through until the past couple of days. I was like, maybe I should like extend it all the way through. So ignore the 24, just pretend it says 31 because then that's not fair. You know, like I've been in streams where it's like I resubbed, I promise, but it's not going to give them the alert because I'm still in my current sub. So I don't want that to happen to anyone else. So December 1st through 31st, we're doing Broomis. So for these redemptions, they go all the way through the month. We are at 12 right now. So, but like, for instance, I have 48 subs right now. So that's why I'm doing it, because if people do want to renew, they can count toward this, and I don't think it's fair. So we're at 12. We have the rapid fire AMA stream happening on Sunday morning. So come with your questions. I'm gonna try to create like some fun things for that to do throughout, maybe some polls. We'll do some polls and have some fun with that, little chit chat. And then the shell challenge is at 25, and then Among Us Play Together, 40. Discord holiday, sleepover, watch party, it's a mouthful, but 50 subs. 60 is that y'all get to suggest a new emote. So we'll get some type of new emote that goes along with our community and like fun things that either I say or that we do or inside joke or something that y'all think would be great. And then now these are like starting to get into the really, really far reaching territory. For 75, build an entire house in 30 minutes. I don't know how I would do that. I actually don't know how I'd do it, but I put it on there. 90 subs is a baking stream, and then 100 is a gift card giveaway. So the idea with that is that anything over that, if we were to get over, is an additional $1 added to the gift card. So every sub after. And then tier 2 subs, I'll do 1 Bean Boozled immediately. A tier 3 sub, I'll do 2 immediately. And then if we like, that's like for each one too, by the way. And then I think that's everything that I have on the list. So we have some fun things going on. The most I've ever had, I think, is 86 subs. So the especially the bottom two, I'm like, those are really, really reaching. But I would much rather y'all spend your money on the I keep wanting to say donation, the fundraiser. I'd much rather you put your money toward the fundraiser. So if you have money to spare, which I know is asking a lot for people right now, if you have any, put it towards the fundraiser. Don't put it toward sub. Like that money goes toward something way more important than a sub does, unless you just really don't want ads. And I can't control that, and I'm really sorry about that. Looks like my resub is in 11. Yeah, exactly. So you have to wait. So that's why I'm gonna extend it. We're gonna, you know, it's all a learning experience. The last time I did something like that was for the Pride fundraiser, the Trevor Project for Pride Month, and that was the whole month, so I didn't really have to think about it. But now I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna make it the entire month. That way it's more fair. Okay. I can still load into the lot given how much we've done so far, so that's good. Where are we at with this, by the way? We're at 641,000 simoleons. Okay. We're definitely gonna go over 1 million by the time we're done. We're definitely gonna hit that. This one's definitely better than yesterday's brew. Yesterday's was the worst one so far. That one felt like a filler. It was like, we need an extra flavor. Let's just throw that bag in, because it's been the most kind of just boring out of all of them. This one has a really nice caramel aftertaste. Notes of dark rum and smooth vanilla. Well, it tastes like caramel to me. Maybe I should aerate like I do with wine. I don't get the rum notes. Or really the vanilla for that. Maybe a little bit of vanilla. I get more of a caramel. Which is funny. This is making me crazy. Dark rum and I literally just said it. Vanilla, smooth vanilla. Also, that comment was geared toward me, not you. I was like, I literally just said it and I can't remember it. I was not saying it like, I literally just said that. Okay, so if you are popping in, we have our flower shop. We have a flower shop, like bistro, pub, and then a B&B on these three, on this row right here that are finished. And then I have what we started a couple days ago was a little cafe, hot chocolate bar. And we're working on the residence. This is what the cafe is looking like. Maybe the rum is the caramel. Yeah, maybe so. Maybe that is what it's supposed to be. It just tastes more like caramel to me. But this is what this space is kind of looking like for our little cafe area. And then we just have like a little bathroom back here. And then outside there's like a bonfire with a s'more station. And then some more seating. And then we have like a residence above it. I don't know what is happening right now with my game. Okay. So we have like just the combined living space, big open living space, little dining area, living area, and kitchen. Believe it or not, I did just do. Something is off with the camera. Why is my camera not acting or behaving correctly? I can feel it. Y'all know, I play this game enough to know when the camera doesn't feel right. Something's not feeling right to me. Oh, this is real. Oh no, why did this happen now? And then there's like 2 bedrooms upstairs. I got so distracted. Kate Gamer, oh, welcome in, thank you. Like, I did not make this shell. The shell was made by ABNewcrest. I'm just kind of redoing it all, one shell at a time. There are 13 shells total. The exterior, changing all of this took us so long in the first stream working on this. Like the whole outside, the vibes for that took forever. Seriously though, why is my camera? I mean, I'm pretty sure the Sims 3 camera is what I have always used. I think, right? Yeah, because you can't rotate. Why is it different? Y'all, what happened to the game? Maybe it's I don't think it's in my head. I really don't. I think I know that it's not working the way that I need it to. I'm gonna try to fight through that tonight. I have no idea how I can change that though. I don't know what's going on. The camera is not what it should be though. Okay. So much progress since, yeah, we've done quite a bit. I think we were doing the pub, weren't we, when you were here? Or like maybe the B&B actually, some of the B&B. Okay, well, I'm gonna try to fight through. I know it doesn't look that different to y'all, just trust me when I say it is. It is very different. We did change the layout a pretty good bit in this than the original shell. I wanted the staircase to be outside to the residence. It was on the inside, but I wanted extra space in the cafe to make it more, like, I don't know, bigger, just generally bigger. And then I moved the staircase over so we have more space so we could put 2 good-sized bedrooms upstairs. I was going with this kind of vibe with the primary bedroom. So I just had it laid out a little bit, y'all. Can y'all please just let me restart the game? I don't know what's happening. I just want to try really quickly. I'm sorry that it's taking forever for us to get into this tonight. I don't know why the camera would be different. At one point, I did have a camera mod, but that was way back when we were doing the townhomes, and then I deleted it after that because it messed with the thing. But I haven't had this issue since the townhomes. And I even remember what we were doing. We were working on, I think it was the marigolds, like the primary suite on the top floor. I don't know why I remember that, but I do. And that's when the camera was like glitchy. So I don't know why this same issue is popping up again. It's like such a weird thing, but it's like a sensory thing though. It's like everything feels so different with the camera. Y'all know how I am about that too. I haven't touched Tiny Glade since that first stream playing it. I couldn't do it. The camera in Tiny Glade was awful. And I was like, this ruins the entire experience for me. So I haven't touched it since the very first time I played it. I was just complaining that entire time I was playing it too. I was just like, I hate the camera and I try to build something. This is not good. Not good at all. I'm very nitpicky when it comes to that. Okay, let's see. If it's not, then I'll deal with it tonight. It's not a big ordeal. It's just, I don't know how I would fix it. I literally don't know what to do to fix it. It's almost like an in-game sensitivity thing. Because it's not gonna be my mouse sensitivity. The sensitivity of my mouse is fine. But it's like in the game, it needs to be more sensitive to the angle that I'm trying to get. Now it's taking a minute to load, which is making me nervous. Okay, we made it in. There we go. I think we're good. Yeah, we're good. I think we're good. That was weird. I don't know why that was an issue. I think we're good now. I know it probably doesn't look any different to y'all. But I promise it is. I promise it's better. It was worth doing. Okay, so this is the layout that we have for the primary bedroom upstairs. They were both small bedrooms, and I didn't want just like a skinny hallway right here. I wanted like some type of shape and a little bit of a bigger landing. And then this, we hadn't decided if it's gonna be a teenage bedroom or like a child. I don't want toddler or infant. I'm kind of leaning to, I don't know. I'm kind of leaning toward a teen bedroom. I like the idea that maybe they help us and they work downstairs or something. Just gotta get our vibes going. I don't know, I could try High School Years. High School Years does have like some kind of Christmassy type swatches. Like we have this one with the hearts on it. It's red. It's kind of cute. Might be able to, honestly, I mean, I usually don't like to go for like matchy vibes, but like if I can bring in some of the same colors, like that's really pretty. I always have loved that color swatch. This is the one that matches the bed, but I kind of like the dark red better. Like we could put this in here. Like I like the idea that maybe our wardrobe is in this corner. We put a mirror right here. Okay, I know it's a mirror, but I think I can get away with a 10% reduction with the frame. Oh no, that's not how I thought the frame was gonna work. I thought it was gonna like clip into this upper part a bit more. Dang it. Maybe I can scale it down just a smidge. What does 0.95 do? I just need it to be a little bit smaller. It's a little bulky looking. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to do any of it. Some of them you can, this one you can't. That's okay. I'll scoot you over a little bit more. Oh, I can. Oh, I didn't realize I had that much space behind it. Good grief. I kind of, I don't know. I kind of like the idea of maybe doing like orange, red, like not necessarily a fully chromatic bedroom, but oh wait, that could be kind of cool with the red and green. We'll see. That one, that can be flexible. Let's get one of those. Does anyone have any fun plans this week? Like, what are y'all doing? And can I be included? I don't know if I like this one, actually. I love this nightstand on its own, but with the vibes, I don't think that one's working for me. Maybe this one? Yeah, it has that color. I like this shade of green. Also, maybe it's more of a blue tone. It looks kind of green. Maybe I like that better. And then what we could do instead is just not use that. I'm changing my mind. Maybe you could get something like this with the gold. I think would look a little bit better. Let me scoot that over. I can get like a poof over here. Good night, Bria. Thanks for being here. Appreciate you popping in. Hope you have a good rest of your night. And then honestly, I bet the Love Struck wallpaper would look pretty good in here. I think that's cute. I'm just trying to go with the vibes. Go to the chiropractor on Thursday. Otherwise, the plans are just trying to organize my house. It looks like a dang hurricane hit it. I used to go, when I was in Austin, I went to a chiropractor somewhat regularly for a brief period of time. And I did enjoy it, but it just got to be a little too expensive. But it was something that I definitely wanted to do more. Let's see. I have too many things going on. Like I said, I have my dentist appointment this morning. I have my haircut tomorrow. My windshield on my car gets replaced Thursday. And then Friday, I'm going to Salvation Army to drop off Reagan's stuff. Monday, I have my car getting serviced in the morning. And then I have my teeth cleaning and my filling done all in one appointment a couple hours after that. So like literally every day I have appointments every weekday. It's gonna drive me crazy. And then I still have to work on top of all that and do like my delivery driving and all the other stuff. It's just like, I will survive. Hey. It's like my song that I'm singing right now. I think that's kind of cute. Have it in the center like that. Having a wash of them, yeah. It just sucks that it's like also during the holiday season. I think it's like what makes it more frustrating. It's like, why does everything have to hit the fan at the holiday season? Couldn't it have done this like way longer back? I like the idea of putting a little poof here. We get a green one. Beautiful. Oh, stunning. Absolutely oh, wait. Oh, This one does look really good, but what if I got the life and death nightstand? Because that one would, I think, comes in green. Oh, and it's like more of an actual green. I kind of like that. The elderly children have appointments all week, getting dad a new phone since his broke, getting stepmom a little salon date, personal plans, striving to get a new job and get caught up financially. So we almost lost the house, thank goodness for personal loans. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry you're going through that. That's a lot. That's a lot. Yeah, you do deserve all the self-care. Definitely glad you did not lose your house. Like, I'm telling y'all, this is like the worst I've been since 2015. 2015 was a really, really rough time in my life. Financially speaking, I mean, I was lucky to meet my bills and pay my rent. And that is mind boggling to me with like how little my rent was then versus now. And I was struggling as much as I was then. But like, if I hadn't done my deliveries on Saturday and Sunday, I would definitely have a negative account balance by the end of this week because of my student loan. Like, my student loan payment is literally rent. It's like I pay double rent every month because of that. It's freaking stupid. This is a pretty big room. I'm trying to think what we want to do in the center. What would we want to put in here? I have like the bare essentials: wardrobe, nightstand, bed, mirror. Oh wait, I have life and death turned on. Yeah, that could be cute. Put a little there. I like the idea of that too. Let's see. I'm just gonna grab some things, if you know what I'm saying. I almost want to do a kid instead of a teenager. A kid could still be in this bedroom. It's a little bit of a fancier room for a kid, but maybe like, because I was thinking the dollhouse could be kind of nice to have, and it's so big. I would still size it down, but like a little dollhouse could be cute. Have some toys. Why not? Why not just do that? You know what I'm saying? Ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum. Do that one. Oh, good. Yeah, everyone send Ari some good positive thoughts. I think I really like the aspect of 2026 just because I think so much has happened in 2025. I feel like we have to have a redemption tour in all of us for 2026. Yeah, this is one of my favorite wallpapers in the whole game. The Love Struck wallpaper. It is phenomenal. Like, one kind of good thing, I hate to say that it's not really that great because it is. I did hear back, if y'all remember, I had multiple contracts at one point and one of them got paused because of budget restrictions for Q4. I did hear back from them Friday, and they were telling me to sign in so I don't lose my account access and it doesn't, go dormant, and that he's hoping to have an update for me for like starting in January, hopefully, is the intention. Which, don't get me wrong, I am very excited about that, but in the back of my head, it's really hard to be happy about that because I'm like, well, I still need a full-time job. But yes, that is good news. It's good news. I'm trying to like focus on the fact it is good news, but it's like I still need to be applying to jobs because at the end of the day, I gotta find something that provides benefits and I can actually make a decent amount of money. Because with contract work, it's not like I'm sitting here making tons of money, you know? Like, the contract I have right now doesn't even cover all my bills. So when I max out the hours, so it's like I still need a job. What would be like a fun little? We could put Gary. Am I a sellout if I use this? I guess I am. I don't want to be a sellout. Let's see. Now I'm just gonna be facetious about that all the time. Doodle Lover, you're caffeinated. Look at you go. Good to see you. Thanks for the 18 streams. Hope you're doing okay. Words and sentiments are like prayer magic in your... Yeah, I like that mentality with that. I think that's a good way to see it. What light? I feel like we have so many kids lights until I'm looking and I'm like, I don't know if I want to use any of these for a kid's bed. Oh, this one's cute. Let me size this little clock down. Oh yeah, I'm not supposed to be cluttering right now. I kind of forgot. Oh, what did I miss? Who did what? What'd you do? Fortune for Mel. Laughter is the shortest distance between two people. Laughter is the shortest distance between two people. Oh, I like that one. That one's kind of interesting. Ari with the hydrate. Thank you so much. I'm also getting angry texted that we're out of treat me's from one of my friends. Which we shouldn't be. Sarah redeemed it, but I had it set up for 2. It should be 2 per stream, not just 1. Let me check this really quickly. It should be 2 per stream, not 1. Is it? Oh, it only has 1? You have it available on your end? Yeah. So you should be able to do it. Kitty for Ivy Cowboy, look at you. Look at that kitty. Sorry, it's a little out of the way. Cute. Cute. I'll put that in our catalog. And then Ari, your fortune, sorry, it took me a second. Soon a visitor shall delight you. Soon a visitor shall delight you. Let me text, because I don't need this. Uh-oh, you hate visitors. Well, at least it's not your fortune, right? So you don't have to worry about it. Only Ari does. Oh, that's really cute with the green and the leaves. Ooh, I like that one. Let's do that one. Okay, this is coming together. I don't need to worry about clutter right now. We're gonna figure out this wall too. It's looking kind of bland, but again, we're not supposed to be cluttering right now. We have the layout, generally speaking. So now, oh, let me put the little fence here. Visitors shall delight me. Well, it sounds like I need to wax up. Oh my god. I used to do that. I did that solidly for like a year and a half consistently. I'd go every month and I'd get, I'd do a Brazilian wax. I would also, I did everything. I did my armpits, my chest, my eyebrows. Yeah, I think that was it. I used to do that. I don't do it anymore. It was, again, it got to be too expensive. And so I stopped. And also, it was just, honestly, it did kind of just, it felt weird. I got comfortable with my tech, and then she left, and she was so good. And then I, like, after that, couldn't get with someone consistently. And I'm like, I don't like just, like, having to get that comfortable with tons of different strangers over and over again. So I was just like, I'm going to stop. I don't want to keep doing this right now. It's not pleasant for anyone, but let me tell you, I'm not gonna give you the details, but there are certain parts that it definitely stings a good bit if you don't pull it off at the right time or the right tempo. Like, you need to pull it off quickly. If you don't, it hurts. It hurts, let me tell you. That's the only time it hurts, though. You gotta get a clean, you know, a clean. It's also just better with hard wax, you know. I think it's hard wax. Hard wax is the one that, like, is kind of like candle wax, right? And it, like, sets. I think soft wax is where they put it on you with the paper. I think, or am I backwards? I'm right. Okay. I thought so. I thought so. Yeah, much better. Hard wax is way better. My first time ever doing a Brazilian was with soft wax, and I was like, nope, I'm never doing that again. Never doing that again. Oh, it was awful. It was absolutely awful. It was also really awkward, because that was also the only time that I ever... Yeah. We're having some interesting conversations tonight. That was also the only time ever for my butt that they made me get on my hands and my knees and, like, kind of arch my back. I was like, this is really weird. Never had to do that again either. That was just a weird place in general that did the soft wax. Whenever I went to do it the first time at the other place, it was a European wax center, and they were like, whoever did a men's Brazilian with soft wax, they should lose their license. Like, it was crazy. It was crazy. But I never had to pose quite like that again. Anyway, I digress. Oh, while I'm thinking about it, let me go ahead and put this next door. Oh, excuse me, that was Mel. Let me put then on this. Only time I've ever used it was with soft. Yeah, soft wax is just awful. Also, I don't know where I'm trying to find the stupid hooks, like the jacket hook thing. And right now I can't function. My mind's just dead. I thought it was displays, but I think it might be wall decor, actually. There's this. That's not what I want. Oh, there's this one. That's not the one I was thinking of, but that could be kind of cute to put in here. I don't know. I don't like how far out it sticks. I don't like how tight that looks. I'm gonna stick with my original idea. I just gotta find them. Ray, how are you doing? Yeah, that was Mel. That was Mel. That was Mel. She's a mod. She has the power to have audio come through. She holds that ability. Y'all, I think I'm actually like losing it. I think my mind's just so fried right now. Okay, there are the closet pieces, so maybe it is wall decor. Why do I not remember this? I feel like I use those all the time, and the one time that I'm like actually trying to think and not go on autopilot, I don't know where I go to get it. You know, it's kind of making me think of when you're in the car and you're lost in your thoughts, and then it's like 10 minutes have gone by and you come back and you're like, whoa. I've been driving for 10 minutes without knowing what I'm doing. You know, that freaks me out so much when that happens. See, we have this one. I don't know if anyone else knows what I'm talking about, but see, there's this. Okay. Like, where does this take me? It is under wall decor. How, what in the world? Grange Medroom has one, and I'm not seeing that one. Okay, it is in here, though. Yeah. I'm not crazy. I mean, I am, but not for that reason. I'm gonna do this one. I'm just like, I'm done. I'm gonna put this. I think I like the base swatch of that. Let's figure out curtains real quick so I can get my mind off of that, because that's gonna stress me out. Yeah, all the time driving, it's so creepy. Like, there are times when I'm like genuinely concerned that I may or may not have broken laws or ran lights or something. I don't know. I don't know how our minds do it, where they just go on autopilot when you're driving. It's kind of scary in a way. These could be kind of interesting because I think we have a red. Yeah. Oh, I thought that was green there for a second. It's black. This is green, but I don't want that on top of the other green. That's kind of yucky. Ooh, that's kind of interesting. I don't like it. What if we go with these sized down? Oh. Oh, they'd have to be really sized down. I want some cute curtains. Oh, the cats and dogs ones. Oh, those are bigger than I thought they were. There we go. Size down, they're not that bad. It does clip, but I kind of like the look of that. We need the taller. Do we get those in a taller height, or is it just wider? I think they just get wider. With a D, not a T. I'm not saying they get wider. That stinks. I want some cute curtains for these, and I don't want to have to use the... This just don't look good. Like, the height just looks really off. Okay, where are all of the taller options? I know we have taller curtains for some of these, like this one. Okay, that one fits over the window. I don't like the style of it at all, but it at least fits the way it needs to. We have those. Those are a little bit too modern looking though. I don't think those are gonna work. I'll place it for a second. See, that's more of like a magenta. That's red, but I don't know if I want like a stark red like that. I like the cats and dogs vibes, but like these. Want these, but they don't work. I'd have to put them like that, and that looks really bad. And that looks bad. Yeah, I can't do that. What colors do we get with this? Ew. Yeah, it is pretty fascinating. I agree. Okay, well, this stinks. I don't have to have curtains. I would like to have curtains though, because that makes it feel warmer and like, I don't know, it makes it feel older. How do we not have that many curtains for taller wall heights? Oh, there, we got the treat Mia. We gotta treat Mia. I need a break anyways, because this isn't coming together the way I want it to. So that's good timing. I don't know what we're gonna do with that. She's gonna be like, what? 2 treats tonight? Yep. She'll come. She'll come when she's ready. Thank you, Ray. Yep, you gotta do the jump. Do the jump. You got it. Come on. Come on. Oh my goodness. Bruce got you a treat. Say hi. Say thank you. Yep, you're back. She's so excited to be back. Let me tell ya. You were probably just in there sleeping. You being lazy. You just being lazy. Got those lazy, hazy, crazy days of summer. You went to pretzel and beer? Hmm? Is that what you're dreaming about? Say thank you, Bruce. Bruce got you a treat. Everyone's giving you treats in the chat. Yep. Ready? Oh, had a little burp after that one. Yeah. Say thank you. Did you say thank you? Yeah, okay. Thank you. You ready to get down? You got your treat, you ready to go? And yep. I love how she always just leaps. She can't wait. She just wants to leap. Leap right out of my lap. So she got a couple treats tonight. On top of all the treats I already gave her. So she's definitely spoiled today. She's definitely spoiled today. I thought we had a taller height of this. Do we not? I'm gonna learn today what we do and do not have, I guess. You know what could work are the Adventure Awaits, maybe, on the edges, and I put a curtain rod across the top. We could see what that looks like. Kind of like with these. I don't know if I'm gonna like that though. What swatches do we get of this? We do have like a solid red. That's kind of ugly. Ooh, I kind of like that. I mean, the curtain I don't really love, but I like that this is the off-white color. I like that one little thing about it, so it makes me want to do the whole thing. No, I don't like the way that looks either. We're just gonna spend about 20 minutes on curtains until we find the right one. Oh, we do have the, oh, wait, this could work. I could use these. It might be a little much to put that on every single one of them. Maybe not. It makes it feel super cool though, I feel like. It does clip. Oh, it's gonna clip into my shelf. Oh my gosh, I want that place. Which isn't a huge ordeal. I really don't mind the clipping that's happening there. Oh, that's changing the curtain rod. Why would I care about the curtain rod color like that? That's stupid. I should have looked at the swatches, because now that's all we get are those swatches. I don't know if I like those. Do we like those? I mean, I like the contrast off of the dark green. I don't know why I can't find a curtain that makes me happy tonight. Just need a good curtain in my life. Is that so hard to ask for? I don't think so. It looks Richie rich, yeah. It does, which I don't know if that's what. Wait, let me just see. Let me see what it looks like. I think that tones down the Richie richness of it. Wait, why do I actually like this? That's kind of cool, isn't it? I love it when we find things like that. It's so funny to me how, like, such a small thing like that makes such a huge difference. And that's why I like being patient. See, it took me a good 10 solid minutes of looking at curtains, but I think it paid off because we found a really cool combination that we otherwise wouldn't have if I were rushing it. Yeah, more cozy, exactly. It cuts out a lot of the brightness, and it gives the old ruffles to it, which gives it more of that, like, cottagey, cozy. Oh, that looks so cool. Okay. Sorry, I'm geeking out, but I really do like that. I can scoot the fridge over a little bit so it's not clipping that much, but oh, never mind. I don't like that. Never mind. It's fine. Okay. So we got that figured out, and then we can leave that because it does go with these. That's kind of cool. Let's get us some little decor. I want like a little flower vase. So stealing that trick, do it. That's what I'm always saying, though. You never know the possibilities. There are still endless combinations of things to try in this game. And I haven't forgotten. I really haven't forgotten about the Sims, Dr. Sims office hours streams. Maybe I could like try to do eventually, not right now, but eventually like one a month, where we just hang out for a few hours and just play around with objects and like just see what goes well together, what like clippage we can do to create new objects. Like I love the idea of just like brainstorm sessions, having no like pre-planned thing, just going in and playing around with objects, just even looking at objects, reminding ourselves of swatches of different objects that we barely use. I think it would just be fun to just kind of piddle in the game, you know, not build and be focused on like completing a build, but just actually looking through the catalog and finding things. What swatches do we have of this? Ooh, that's kind of cute. Yeah, I think that'll be fun. Maybe I should have made that an incentive instead. It's like too little too late. Although I make the rules, so I could change the rules. We have to have our male match. It's so funny when you think about it, like literally in the game, like the swatches of things, everyone, and this is like so many simmers, obviously. We all want things to match, but it's like in real life, our male, you know, it's just like thinking about it, it's kind of funny to me. Our male needs to match our apartment, you know, it needs to match the space. I know not everyone builds that way, it's just kind of funny though. The default is to try and match things. Blue Jules, I just wanted to leave some love here while playing Sims myself. Oh, thank you so much for being here. Appreciate it. I love it when people play Sims alongside us. That's what I do whenever I stream or watch streamers. I typically like to play. So I am 95% of the time a lurker when I watch streamers on Twitch. Give someone a little power. Oh, wait, I missed something. Maybe the tell the rapid fire AMA or during. Yeah, I could do something like that instead. I mean, if we have like a majority here that would prefer that what we do, if y'all are okay with me switching out the redemption on that, I could put a vote. I could put in a vote. As well, if y'all just want to hang out and look at items and stuff. I can't promise we'll find cool combos like the curtains we just did, but just kind of going through and sifting through things could be interesting. Okay, I want like some type of holiday decor. Maybe like a candle could go over here. Oh, a nutcracker could go over here. That thing is so big. Like seriously, why are the nutcrackers so big? It's like we have big nuts or something. I kind of want the yellow. I want something a little different. You're down to switching? Big nuts, and I cannot lie. My God. I mean, I'll switch it. I just don't want people. I don't know. I don't think people will be upset at all. It doesn't have to be that deep. Put a little wreath on the door. I like the little acorn one. I like the vibe of that. Do we get one that's kind of like, oh, that one could work. That's pretty. I like that one too, but I think I don't want it to be green. That one, yeah, I'm gonna go with that. That's kind of cute looking. It's not really Christmassy, but it could be if you just ignore the acorn. The acorn makes it more fall vibes, but we have the acorns down here in the cafe. If you remember, I put the little bowl of acorns. So maybe we like acorns, maybe we like nuts. That's why we have our big nutcracker. We have big nuts. Kept it family friendly. Yeah. Working on a homework, whatever you want to do. Well, I might edit that then. I think that could be fun. Be something different that we haven't done before. Okay, let me get a little doodah, platuba, gooba to luba. No, that's too big. Let me get the, I love these little candles. I think that's cute. Hope your homework's going well. Is it kind of sad to say that I miss homework a little bit? I think I just generally miss school. I can't believe I'm saying that, but I really do. I kind of miss school. Good night, Sarah. Thanks for hanging out tonight. I'm glad you were able to make it out and you know, be here. Your presence is greatly appreciated. Oh no. Yeah, we're gonna place all these up here. Okay, I have this downstairs. That's why I was like, maybe it makes sense to put it upstairs. Ooh, we could do like the fancy one. Well, this is a Kinara, but you know, the other menorah. Could have a Kinara. Maybe we like to celebrate Kwanzaa as well as Hanukkah. Oh, that is definitely floating. That is not where that needs to be. This is one of those objects where when it's centered, it looks off-center, but that's because the base is off-centered from the like object itself. So that is centered on the fireplace. It just doesn't look like it. It looks like this is too far to the right just because of the thing. Anyway. Hi, my name's Matthew. I'm an overthinker. Also, we are one follower away from a Bean Boozled. Just saying. Just putting that out there. If there is a lurker who would like to subscribe, or not subscribe, but follow, if you'd like to follow, but actually want to follow. We don't need any imposters. Just following for the boozle and then unfollowing, okay? We want the real people who want to be here and support a sellout, you know? That's just gonna forever be like a thing in my head, you know? Oh man. Oh, we L Wolf, thank you so much for the follow. The sellout follow. Oh, we appreciate you. That was perfect timing. Okay, let's do a boozle. Let's do a Bean Boozle. Thanks for the follow. Welcome in. If you haven't gotten your daily brew, get your daily brew in. It's just a little counter to let us know how many times you've come in to hang out. I need to swish water. I need to swish my water. Okay. I'm getting the bean. We're getting the bean. Figured it was my moment. It was the perfect moment. Oh, 2 came up. Which one should we do? Oh, we haven't done that one yet. Oh, we haven't done either one of them. Okay, I'm just gonna go by chat. I'm not gonna put a poll. One of them is the dead fish versus strawberry banana smoothie. And the other one is, I think, is peach versus barf. Honestly though, I don't know, because this is like a solid color. I don't have any of these on the thing. I'm a little confused by this. Is this supposed to be speckly? And it's not. So I don't know what this is. Oh, this could be banana or wet dog though too. Why do they look the same? Am I just losing my mind? Oh, it's wet dog versus top banana. Wet dog versus top banana is this one. This one is, I think, peach versus barf, but it has no speckles. Neither, but yeah, sorry, Mel. It wasn't the dead fish one, I don't think. Like, this is the one I don't know what it is. It's literally, like in the light, I was like, maybe it is speckled. I don't see any speckles. So this is like a mystery one, because if you look at the back, there aren't any that are solid colored like that. The peach one has like a red speckle, or is supposed to, and the dead fish one is speckly as well. So I don't know what it is. You vote barf? Everyone's voting barf? Okay. I don't know if that's what this is, so don't be mad at me if it's not. But it looks like the peach versus barf. We'll find out together. Let me get the prediction up. Peach, barf. Y'all have 2 minutes to wager your channel points. Y'all, I made out like a bandit the other day. Was it Simmer Swig? I think it was her stream. I think it was Simmer Swig's stream. I honestly can't remember. I wagered a decent amount. I was the only one that voted good bean. I won over 18,000 channel points. It was insane. Insane. I was the only one that voted the good bean, and I won 18,000 channel points. So I already racked up from her stream the other night. Can we see it again? Yeah, yeah. I literally don't know what this is. It's a mystery bean. I think it's the peach versus barf though. Like if you look at the back of this, I know it might be hard for y'all to see it super well, but like there's literally only two that kind of have that color, and that's barf versus peach, or it's the dead fish. Because the one at top, the wet dog, is like a yellow. Like it's a yellow, not a peachy color. So I really think it's peach, but it doesn't have the red speckles on it. So I don't know. Y'all have a little bit of time left on your prediction. Jen had to spit out the barf. It was so bad. Okay, well, I guess I'll know immediately. You guys scare me like that. Okay, the predictions are over. 82% for barf, 18% peach. So 3 people for peach, 4 people for barf. Y'all ready? We're gonna find out soon enough. Here we go. Okay. I think it was barf. I think it was. It definitely didn't have a fishy taste, but it also was not peach. It definitely was not peach. But I swear there's like a peachy aftertaste. But I know it was not meant to be peach. I honestly don't know. It wasn't peach. It was not peach. So it has to be barf. And this, it was the bad bean. It definitely was not like delicious at all. But I don't know if it tasted like barf to me though. It was not pleasant. I'll just leave it at that. Whatever it was not pleasant. Bad bean for sure. I think it had a little bit of like a barfy taste to it, but it could have been way barfier. Honestly, that one should have been a lot worse than it was. That's probably the best worst one. I would say that's even better than liver and onions as the best worst one. I would much rather eat that one than liver and onions, and liver and onions is not very tasty. I think your taste buds are broken. Honestly, after the day today, I'm surprised that most of my body is not broken, if I'm just putting that out there. Quite frankly, I'm gonna stand up. I need to stand. You like the tire bean? I didn't like the tire bean. The burnt rubber? That one was pretty bad. People calling me out while I'm gone. I didn't say I liked that one. I do think that was barf though. Cannabiscuits, good to have you here. Lurk away. Appreciate the lurk. We love our lurks, our lurker jerkers. Where does that go? You know what? No, it's too far back. Dang it. I mean, I could use tool mod, but do I want to? Actually, yeah, I kind of do. Let me do half walls for a sec. Let me see. Okay, I'm gonna spend way too much time on something that I shouldn't. So just bear with me while I do it. Okay, so I could do it like this, but I want it to be smaller. I think that works fine. It does need to come over a little bit more, maybe. So that's kind of like centered, so I need to make up the difference between the two somewhat. Oh, you can't see. Sorry. It was bound to happen. It happens once every stream. Thanks, Val. It's bound to happen. It happened yesterday. It's just, it's always gonna happen. At this point, it's always gonna happen. I think this looks kind of cute. Let me see. I need to scoot it over a little bit more though. Yeah, I think that was worth it. It's not completely centered, but am I gonna worry about that? Yeah. I was gonna say no, but I can't not. Okay, now we're good. Now it just needs to be lowered. That's cute. I'm sorry, that was worth it. Yeah, it's like I had to make a command for it because it was literally happening so often. It's just, and it's going to continue to. I wish I could say it wouldn't, but I think deep down y'all know you enjoy getting to use that command, so you're welcome. You're welcome. Sorry. What in the world is wrong with me? I don't want that. Wait, why does it pop? Where does it? Oh, that is the wall. It didn't look like that was the wall to me earlier from like down here. Just look at your focused face zoomed. I know, right? It's just like I'm busy working on something that y'all can't even see. I'm thinking we keep it a little more formal. Maybe we don't have a television on the fireplace. Maybe I put like a little mirror, a mirror, you know, a little mirror, a little mirror, a mirror. I don't know why I'm talking like that. I'm just in a funky mood. I do not have a oh, a wreath could work too. Or let me see. If I get the big wreath, like this big wreath. I don't have a shell challenge. However, for Broomis, I will do a shell challenge if we hit 25 subs. And I don't want to say like we're gonna do it, but I really do think we're gonna hit that. So tentatively, I think we will have a shell challenge soon. Might need to size it down just a little bit. Okay, let's raise you up before you go. Scale 0.85. That's what I was worried about, is it's gonna be a little big for the menorah. I mean, I could do a smaller one, but I don't want to put a little bitty wreath because then it kind of defeats the purpose. I want there to be something kind of big. I don't have to have the menorah in the center though. I could move the menorah to the side. You get paid tomorrow. That's exciting. That's exciting. Don't put it towards a subscription. You should just put that towards our fundraiser, if anything. If you have a spare dollar. Just a spare dollar. I don't need a spare $10, just a spare dollar. Yeah, shell challenge if we hit 25 subs. We currently have 48, and even if like 10% of people, 10-15% of people, we'll be really close to it. So I think we're gonna be fine if 10 to 15% resub. Which honestly is a pretty decent conversion, but I'm not gonna get my hopes up. I try not to. I know not to, rather. I don't want to do the same thing. I did like that we made this a mirror downstairs, but I don't want to do the same thing as downstairs. I do like that wreath, though. Okay, let's get us some more of the holiday. I wish we had more holiday decor now, because it's going to be a lot of the same stuff everywhere, which isn't necessarily awful. It's just, what does this look like sized down? That's actually really cute. What if I put this on the little table here? Oh, that's cute. Do we like that? Yeah, it is a nice wreath, isn't it? Oh, I need to bring that up a pretty good bit. Oh, of course, now that's too much. Okay, we'll put that there. This is adorable. Adorkable. I actually think I like the base swatch of that. Earlier said add more holiday stuff. Yeah. I'm sure there's plenty of cool CC. I'm trying not to use CC. I have a lot of Halloween CC, actually. We could put the cards over here, maybe, secretly. Or not, because the game's gonna be annoying. I think that's cute. Boom, boom, boom. Is this Christmassy? I think it is. No, that's wedding. That's stupid. I saw the bells and I was thinking more like Jingle Bell vibes, not, now it's like clearly a wedding. I was trying to see, I feel like you could still pretend, because I thought these were poinsettias in the back too, which is why I was thinking it was Christmas. This was the only one that was throwing me off at the heart, and then I now see that these are rings, so don't hold that one against me, please. See, look, there are Jingle Bell ones though. Okay, so I'm not crazy. Nice holiday art. Yeah, there is. That's true. We might have to consult that in just a second, actually. We could put some of it up on the top shelves. That could be kind of fun. Want to figure out a little bit more of the mantle. Boo doo 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 boom boom. We could put some of the holly on the table. Is that a little too much? I don't think so. It's just a little strand of holly. That's not like, ooh, what if we did this? A little pop of like a white color? I kind of like, excuse me, I kind of like doing that. That way it's not the same stuff everywhere necessarily. Yum yum potato dum dum dum. Don't I have to Santa with the snow or surfboard? Snowboard. This definitely is gonna go in like our REI space. Oh, it's a light. I didn't even realize it was a light. That's funny. I had no idea. Maybe we could put that like over here, like outside, a little display outside the store. Not that we're there yet, but for when we are there. That'd be kind of cute and fun. Fun and cute. Dragon, welcome in. How are you doing? Mel, why you keep burping? Yeah. The barf bean is making my reflex. The barf bean is actually making me barf. It's making me want to barf. That's why. Ooh, whoa. Tober. Y'all, when I say my brain is like tired, it's there. Turbocharged, but 398. The highest you can get is 400. That's like pretty dang close. That's impressive. You're so talented, and you didn't even know it. Oh, that's a good hack. Well, not really, because I bet you can change the swatch of these too, or can't you? Never mind, that's not a good hack, because this is literally the same thing. I don't want the candles there. Boom, 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 boom. There we go. That's what I was looking for. You can just put candles all up on here on this thing. Got your Beam Boost affirmation for Krista with a C. You got a grounding and gentle affirmation. You matter even when you're not being productive. You matter even when you're not being productive. Honestly, that one kind of slaps for me right now. Oh no, Mel, you're a drifter. Is Sarah here? Because she's like, I think she's the leader right now of caffeinating people. Someone needs to caffeinate Mel. Just FYI, someone needs to caffeinate Mel. This is not a drill. Oh, Phoenix got you. Phoenix got you. Five times. You're really close to Sarah. I think Sarah's like at 7 or 8. I can't remember. Y'all have like a good little competition going. Dang it, why does it keep snapping back? I'm rotating you for a reason. Do not argue with me. Trust me, you don't want to do that today of all days. You do not want to get on my bad side today. But Sims is already on my bad side, so it is what it is. Couldn't remember what to type, yeah. That's okay. Learn. I do have my, just like as a reference, I don't expect people to just always remember everything. I do have the commands on my Twitch panel. I have a Twitch panel for the commands and redemptions that you can do. So I always try to keep that updated for y'all. I know sometimes even that's not enough though, because I don't want to like put a definition for each one, because then it just gets to be really, really wordy looking and then no one's going to read it. So I know just putting caffeinate there doesn't necessarily explain what it is, but people remember and learn the more they come in. You just gotta show up, you know. You just gotta show up. Keep showing up. Okay, I need something cute to go on this mantle, y'all. It's driving me absolutely crazy. A plant. Grange bedroom. I don't know why I just screamed, but that's what happens when I get excited sometimes, okay? Cute. Actually, I might size that up. Yeah, let's give you a little life. Oh no. Oh no, don't do this to me now. Don't do this to me. You do not want to get on my bad side. Oh my god. It's the thing with these little bitty plants. Oh my gosh. Stop it. No. You best behaving, or I'm gonna do something. I don't know. I can't think right now. I'll do something. Oh, let's do the green. I want everything to be red. I feel like I'm gonna need to put these back in a minute. Oh no. Oh, okay, I thought my game was crashing. That was kind of scary because I don't know if I've saved in a hot minute. Do 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 do. So glad you're about to take over this phrase again. My phone has started auto-predicting Matthew, please, when I type any words. That's funny. That honestly makes me so happy. Honestly, at this point, Phoenix, it might have been you. Someone said something about a Matthew Please emote. I think because I was talking about that redemption from the Brumus. Okay, I kind of like the green with the yellow because we do have some yellow accents. And then maybe we just put a couple, like another plant over here. Oh my gosh, I hate my life. This is gonna be super dramatic. This is like, this game. Okay, I need Twisted Mexi to hurry up and get this mod created where we can just turn the slotting of things off. That is going to be such a game changer if he ends up doing it. I need that ASAP. I kind of like this. What if I just rotate it that way? No, I don't like, I want more contrast with that. That looks like it's dying. Ooh, I actually kind of like that one. Good night, Ray. Thanks for hanging out with us. Appreciate you being here. Hope you get some good sleep. Okay, I know these are herbs, but there's something about that that I kind of like. Need to alert for some chaos. Have a wonderful rest of... Oh, thank you so much. I hope you have a great rest of your night. Maybe you could put a snow globe. We love the chaos. Let me go to the future toy store. That little lighthouse, I'll take that. Why not? I don't really care what it is. And it at least slots somewhere that actually works for me. I'm fine with that. It's a little big though. Why is everything in this game so large? I don't get it. Okay, put this back. We're almost done, y'all, I promise. I'm spending too much time on this. What about the little keepsake box of some sort? Oh, this could work too. Something like this, really small up here, and it doesn't slot, which is perfect. So I can just kind of boop it up. Boop with a B, not a P. I'm not saying poop it up. If anything, we barf it up. Cute. Cute. I actually kind of want this over a little bit more. Dadgummit. Do what I want. This game is so obnoxious sometimes. Now that's too far. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, it's going too far. I can't control it. Ridiculousness. I love the tool mod, but I also hate it so much. Okay. cute. I just need to scoot it over a little bit. And I was trying to avoid having to place all the slots and everything again, and then that ended up taking longer than if I had just placed all the slots again. But then I was already committed, so then I had to follow it through all the way. Whoa, that scared me. Oh, that scared me so badly. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, we got a donation. I'm trying to pull up my thing so I can actually see it. Thank you so much for the donation, Krista, with the $30 donation. Oh my God. You got us to our goal. Thank you so much. I got your ticket right here, your IBD Warrior ticket. That definitely deserves a horn. Bow. Bow, 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 bow. Thank you so much for that donation. Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. That was so kind. So it prints off like a little ticket with your name and all of that stuff. I have a nutrition and IBD fact for y'all on this one. In remission, some people with IBD may gradually reintroduce a wider variety of fiber-rich foods. Just FYI. In remission, some people with IBD may gradually reintroduce a wider variety of fiber-rich foods. Okay, I'm gonna put you on our little IBD Warrior wall. Let me get my tape. I've got to tape you up. I might start going up a little bit too. I'll put you up a little bit higher. I'll put you up here. Okay, I have you on our ticket wall. It's a little hard to see right now, but you can see it over here. I have like a line of them. Thank you so much for that donation, though. The more you know. Exactly. I think it's kind of fun to do that. They're all, I made sure they're all like research-based, like actually really factual from reputable journals and stuff, not just media articles and influencers and people who think they know what they're talking about. I made sure that they're very generalized, simple to understand, but also very factual. So for those of you who don't know, I have a PhD in nutritional sciences. So this is like a good combo for me to do that with. Okay, we wanted to look at the gallery and see some of the art, which I fear is going to make us go down a rabbit hole, but I can also pull art for other builds too if we find things that we want to use. So we're just going to vibe. I think I'm gonna leave. Let's enjoy the fulfillment tonight. I'm gonna leave the goal as it is, and then maybe tomorrow I'll bump it just a little bit. Just a little bump. Like a $25, $50 bump. Because we are going to be raising money all month long. Bow, 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 bow. No, I'm just gonna keep doing that. I kind of like this. Would the flower catch on fire? 110%, but I kind of like that for us. You know? Also, I said we were gonna go and look at artwork, and then I just already got distracted again, so. Let's see. Ooh, look at all the reindeer. We need to search for rooms, and it would be holiday art. We need an air horn emote. I mean, that could be arranged. Oh, that's a really cute idea. Someone just took a picture of the candle object. That's actually really cute. I like that. I'm gonna save it to my library. And then probably forget about it forever, because that's what it's up to. I have so many things saved in my library. Oh, this is so cute. With the little doggos. Okay, I'll save this in my library. We need to keep in mind in one of these houses to have a dog. So we can use some of that. I'm bringing it around town. Probably shouldn't bring up SpongeBob right now, but y'all know that episode. Bring it around town. Then you do this and yeah, blah, 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 blue, blue, blue. These are cute. I just don't like putting English in the game. I don't know why. It just bothers me. It's an immersion thing. These are really pretty. I love the little fa la 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 one. That's cute. I just don't know if I want to put English artwork in my home. Like, I like the pictures. These are cute for like a kid's bedroom too. Might save that. And that's by no means a bash on anyone who does put them in the game. Like, it's just a preference, a stylistic preference. That's why I don't like the SpongeBob kits, because it just breaks the immersion of the game. These are pretty cool with the little holiday stag as well. I like that. I don't like the frames being black though. I think all of them are black. Are you saying this is my reality escapism game? I don't want real life reminders when playing. Exactly. That's how I am, even though I just build in the game. I'm still the same way. But I'm not gonna, like, I definitely am not going to judge people who do want that stuff in the game. Some people like playing simulation games that are simulating reality. Like, that is entirely valid too. Hence the genre of a simulation game. But I think that's why I've always liked Sims over all these other options too, because a lot of these other like potential competitors up to this point have been like with Enzoy, hyper realistic and all this other stuff, and it's just like, I like the quirkiness of The Sims. Like, that's what makes me like The Sims. Like, it's a simulation game, but it has like the fun characters and the occult Sims and things like that that aren't in real life, but makes the game more interesting and fun to play. I like the gold frame actually. I might put this. Let me see. Oh, I want the other one because I want it to face the other way. Oh, Grace, I already see that issue. I do have this issue sometimes where you pick a frame color and it doesn't stay whenever you pull stuff like this from the gallery. See, I just placed it. Oh, I forgot these actually do place like on the shelf. I completely forgot when you get, oh, that is lovely. That is, oh, it places on that too. Oh, this is awesome. This is, yep, incredible. Terrible. Let's see. Oh, what? What in the... Why does this game have to be so stupid? Okay, that's okay. I don't like that though. I don't like it like that. I can't do it. Okay, let me just place you there. Should I get, like, can I just get like little taxis up here? Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Oh, Grace, give me a break, please. For the love of everything in this game. Oh, but it needs to slot. That's the whole premise. Oh my goodness. I give up. I quit. I'm not playing this game anymore. I give up. I can't handle the heat. Okay, what if I don't even put those over there? What if I just have them on one side? I don't need them on both sides. Can't believe y'all let me do that. Okay. Put little wood stand off to the side over here, like that. Oh, that's certainly cute. We should have a Matthew Please counter. That's what we should have. We should keep track of how many Matthew Pleases there are that have been said. The tools of fire. Put this right here. Like, we should just have a Matthew Please command, and then it just is like a timer. Each time someone wants to say it, they just put the command in the chat, and then it just kind of like the paw approval is set up, but with an actual timer. It's just like, Matthew Please redeemed 2,503 times today. I bet y'all didn't know I could do that. I know that slapped. Cormac Pine solid state storage box. I can with confidence say I have never used this. I have never used this. That matches that really well, actually. Yes, it is one of my hidden talents. I can beatbox. Yeah, I put one of these like up under here. Let's see. Yeah, it's from Horse Ranch. Yep. It is from the Ranch of Horse. It is from the Ranch of Horse. The ranch that horses are made of. What in the liver? Let me put this size down like right here. I think that's kind of cute. What in tarnation? Used to use the Horse Ranch storage boxes all the time until we got those little ones that came with the workshop kit. Yeah, I think I know what you're talking about. Like the plastic looking ones. What in the world? I have never used these. What? These are so big. Like, why? Are these debugged? No. What are these supposed to be for? Oh, fish? Wait, why is there a fish on it? I have never seen this in my life. I have never seen these. I've never once seen these things. Yeah, it's cats and dogs. Yep. Why? Oh, the platform in the bathroom. I was like, why is that doing that? Okay, I can put those there. I like those candles. Get the little red. Ow, that was my hand hitting my desk in case anyone was interested. Let's see. But see, office hours. You know what? I like the idea that maybe we have the train. Some train pieces. That makes me think of Christmas. Like a little Christmas set, holiday train set, Lego set. That makes me kind of sad. I remember last year around Christmas time we did a Lego stream because I bought some Legos from like the deals, the holiday deals, and it's like, no, not this year. Lego is an expensive hobby. Like a ridiculously expensive hobby. I love building Lego. What's the difference between these two? I see, like, what in the world? That is such a, why is that a swatch? That is so subtle, like so extremely subtle. Why in the world are those two separate swatches? Stuff like that makes me so aggravated in this game. I'm just putting in some nice little clutter objects. I'm trying not to overthink it. It's like the shade, like there is like a little bit of a different shade. You have to see very carefully. Like if you look at this darker shadowy part and the little spiral rung thing, you do see a difference. Do you see it? I'm like, I can zoom in this much. You see it? Do you see that? Wow, I'm so glad we have two swatches on that. That's so great. That comes in handy so much. Let me tell you, I use those swatches all the time. Yeah, they're really milking that. They be milking the game a little bit on that one. I'm not gonna lie, that one, that's a little... That's kind of cute up here. I'm gonna use it. I'll stick with the base swatch too. Ooh, I like that. Just kind of like the... No, I don't like that. Not up against the wall. Oh, I think it was that one. That's kind of cool. I'm gonna do that. Oh no, I'll stick with that. I'll stick with that. Bum 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 beam bum 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 beam bum 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 ba-dum boom bow 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 bow. We have a kid that lives here, so I'm thinking we could have a little bit of like some nods to some crafty things, maybe from Adventure Awaits as well, the debug. Some of that stuff could go in here. Oops, and I didn't click on any of the right things. I promise I'm okay, y'all. I really do. I promise. I swear I have a brain tumor. I know, I know, like I joke about, and I really shouldn't joke about something like that. It can come across very insensitive to people who actually have loved ones that deal with that or like deal with it themselves. I have such bad brain fog though. I really do think I need to go to a doctor. Putting the joking aside, I really do think I need to go to a doctor, a neurologist, because I can tell that something's not right in my mind, if that makes sense. Not to like cause panic or anything. It's not what I'm trying to do. It's just one of those things, you know, like you just know your body. One of my favorite clutter pieces is the 3 little owls. Yeah, I love that. I'll put that. I have it in literally, I think, every shell except the pub. I've been using it quite a bit, actually. Let me find the paper mache those stuff while I'm in. I forgot I had the pack selector on. I don't know exactly. Oh, we have this mask. What? I don't see it. Oh, okay. It's just in the package. I was like, what in the world? Where's the little paper mache stuff? That's what I'm looking for. Okay, we have the origami thing there. That's not what I want. I don't want the paper airplanes. I want the like... That's not what I want. Y'all know what I'm talking about. We have like all these other objects and I don't know how to get them. How do I find them? We have these. That's not what I want. Like we have the masks. We have those crafts. I don't want the... You know what? It could be fun to put one of the imaginary dolls. Oh, we're going to put those in the... Let me go ahead and put these in the toy store while I'm thinking about it. Maybe it's a coping mechanism your brain is using for all the stress you've been... You know what? Actually, you make a good point on that. It could be. It's like my brain's trying to actively help me forget things, or like just, it's like my brain wants to stay empty, if that makes sense. Like it like doesn't want to hold on to anything or remember anything. It's just like trying to dump everything. It's just kind of weird. I don't like it. It's like weird to explain. I can't really explain it very well. It's just like, I know I'm not all there. Okay, I think I have a room saved in the gallery with all of this stuff from the lodge that is so close to being done, and I've not worked on it in a while, and I need to finish that build. I have so many things. I just have so many things all the time right now. Oh God, I should have saved. I really should have saved before this. Oh, this is kind of making me panic a little bit. I was so scared there for a second. Yeah, my brain is overloaded. Please don't freeze. Okay. But like some of this stuff could be really cute to put around, like the little birds. I love these little things. I absolutely love the birds. Of course, it's not slotting to the second shelf, which is where I want it to go. I don't get this game. Okay, if I use the eyedropper tool, yeah, it's not gonna let me do it on this. I literally don't know how else to get to this unless I make it in the game, which maybe that's the only way. Bum, ba-da-da, bum, 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 bum. We can put the big kiwi bird or whatever that is. I need to find something tiny. A little origami. Man, that brings me back, you know what I'm saying? What the heck? Oh, that's way smaller than I thought it was. I just want to be able to delete you. Okay, so now we'll have just those. I should just get the spray bottle. It used to be my go-to. I've kind of gotten out of the habit of it. Here's a spray bottle. Oh, give me a break. Why is it not letting me copy that? Oh, I can copy the astral jellyfish though. Okay. Okay, game. Whatever you say, I'm done with you. I'm so done. I am done. Wait, what? Where's that snapping? Where is it going? And why? Oh, it's over there. Okay, we're gonna scoot you over. Put you that way. Wait, what happened? Someone lob a brick. Oh no, Lucy, you're still up. I can't lob a brick at you though. I like you too much. Oh no, oops. Oh, good night, Wolf. Hope you have a great rest of your night. Get some sleep. Try to get some sleep. Okay, love the clutter butter. We got the clutter butter. I'm gonna put, can we put Kleenexes? Maybe just put some Kleenexes up here. We'll make them Christmassy. Christmassy Kleenexes, some little magazines, a little magazine stack. You know what, I want a bigger book stack than that. I'm gonna get the display shelf. I like doing that sometimes with the Book Nook kit shelf, but making it look like a stack of books, and it's just easier to slot that way because you can alt place it much simpler. If I can find it, because Lord knows it's gonna take me 20 years to go through this catalog like it always does. This. So we got our little stack of books, and I always clip the bottom one and then just kind of do something like this, and it looks like a little complete stack of books. Easy peasy, lemon breezy. I've never used that swatch, I don't think. Oh, maybe in the Yellow Mansion I did actually, but not often, so I'm gonna use that. I gotten so lost on the map of my game, I thought I'd have to quit without saving, and back where I recognize. That sounds awful. I'm glad you're back to where you recognize some things. Yeah, send the sleepy dust to Lucy. Send all of the sleepy dust to Lucy. I love the Book Nook kit. I still think that overall that's one of the most solid kits we've gotten. Not counting creator kits. Like if you, all of the like actual EA kits, I think Book Nook is still a pretty solid one. Yeah, it's a shelf. This is a shelf. It's a shelf. I could put Viney on it. I didn't put Viney on the mantles, so I could put Viney over here on top of it. Then I oftentimes like to alt place plants on top of stacks of books anyway, so it's just like a kind of, not really a cheat, because I mean it is a shelf, but it gives it the illusion that I'm kind of going for. All of that. A little bit of this, and a little bit of that, and a little bit of maybe that. And then I want to like get a little, maybe another little snow globe and size it down and put it there. Then we'll have like some nice little fun clutter. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo, I choose you. Okay, let's go. What did I get? What did I get? Which snow globe did we get? You know what? Next to the scrolls like that, having the little boat is actually perfect in a way. You know, like that kind of works. Oh man, oh my Gordon. Oh my gourd. Oh my gourd. Now I gotta do this again. I hate this game. What the? Oh my. I'm gonna sue. I'm gonna sue this game. I'm gonna make so much money when I sue the pants off of them. Okay. Yeah, just something like that. That works fine. Boop, boop, boop. Boop, boop, boop. Boop. Look at all of it coming together. Let's see. Maybe you can put these things over here. No, that's too many. Maybe just one of these. Yeah, something like that. Okay. For the love of everything, how many of these things do I have to put up here? Just so I can put one right there. That's all I wanted to do. That's literally all I wanted to do. But no, I have to put all of these just to put one little candle right there. It's ridiculous. Oh God. Oh, that scared me. Go away. Oh no. Oh no. I think I broke the game. Go away. There we go. Let's see. That scared the bejeebus out of me. That literally scared the bejeebus out of me. I can't lie. It scared the bejeebus. I need a little table here now. So let's put a little end table, accent table on this side. Good night, Teaspoon. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight. Always a pleasure. Perfect, Krista. Perfect timing with that redemption. Can of biscuits unlurking. Good to see ya. Welcome back. Hope you had a good lurk. So I hate hitting UI on my key. Yeah. It happens. It happens. Let's see. What little table? What table? I need a fun little table. A fun, simple table. Maybe like this. I like that table. I think that table could work. What if we got... Wait, let me see Horse Ranch real quick. Horse Ranch. Horse Ranch. How about that Horse Ranch? Yeah, we get that green color. Wonder how that would look over here. I don't know. I don't think I like that next to the curtains like that. I don't like that. I don't like it. I thought I could, but I don't think I do. No, I don't like the texture of the other swatches. Okay, never mind. It was a thought, and that's all it'll ever be. I did like the one that, oh, wait, I like this round one from Book Nook. That's a good one. It's not as bulky feeling, you know? I like the color of the base swatch of it actually too. So what am I gonna do? I'm gonna look at all the other swatches. Yes, everyone say goodnight to Teaspoon. Little teaspoon. Actually, I like the lighter swatch. This is looking so gorge. Thank you. I'm trying. I'm trying to make it look a little gorge. You know what? Maybe something like this next to this chair is kind of a vibe. And I might use that base swatch with the diamonds. We have that one too. Ooh. No, that's not quite right. I like it, but I still like the vibes of the base swatch better. Look at that. That's pretty fun looking. I love that. Mac, how are you doing? Have you been lurking? Are you coming from the shadows? Let's see. Maybe I could just put some specs on the table. Just pop those there. Those are like sunglasses. I don't want those. Maybe do the blue. Have a little color. And then maybe we could get like the cross stitch box and put that over here. I think that's cute. Been lurking. to take a second just to say thank you to everyone so far. I know we're like just 9 days in to Brewmas and everything going on. But like, I really, really appreciate those of you who were able to donate to the Angel Tree and getting all of that stuff. And I'm going to be taking that on Friday to the Salvation Army. That means the world to me. And then also the fact that, you know, we've collectively raised $100 so far for the Crohn's and Colitis Foundation is completely wonderful. Absolutely smashing it. And then just the love and support from Brewmas as well with the sub goals. Like, we're a really like relatively small community here on Twitch, and you guys have done so much and done such incredible work, like for good. And that's how I always want to use my platform as I grow. My platform is trying to do good, and I think we always need more of that, because the bad typically gets more of the spotlight. So thank you so much. I really appreciate y'all. I just want to say that. I know it's a little cliche to say, but I really do mean it. Thank you so much. It's been an incredible year. Like, it really has. I'm still baffled that back in June, with how much smaller we were able to raise $1,500 for the Trevor Project. Like, that is so awesome. So I really, really love that we're able to do that, even given our size, relatively speaking. You know, we're not like really big streaming community necessarily like a lot of these other people. So not that comparing is a good thing to do necessarily. That's not what I'm trying to say, but you know, it's just I can't pop on and raise $10,000, you know, like in a stream, you know, or something crazy like that. But I think it's an absolutely incredible feat to see what we've been able to do with how small we are, is what I'm trying to say. So thank you all so much. Okay, I think I want to add, good grief. I think I'm good now. I want to add a couple of throw pillows to this couch, and then I think we can like get into the kitchen a little bit maybe. We do have the new pillow too. And there's like a floral swatch on it. Where is it? Literally, I was trying all of them but the one. I think that's actually kind of cute looking. It like ages it a little bit in a way. It's like quirky, whimsy, cozy vibes. My thing is though, is I usually like to use a couple of pillows. What if we size this down? And do something kind of like this where it's layered. I think I like this. What does that look like without my shader? Yeah. Something like that, and then we can still put like another one to match on this side. Like that. I think that's cute. Minus 11. Here we go. Have them lean back a little bit. We may be small, but we are mighty. Yeah, genuinely good bunch of humans. Definitely so. It is a cute little pillow. I like it. I meant to put it, I did a challenge where I was cluttering up in 15 minutes, I think it was. I had a timer for 15 minutes and I had plopped this house down, this shell down. And I meant to put this on the couch. I'll never forget it now. I meant to put this on the couch in my mind while I was doing the video. I was like, oh, I'm gonna put that pillow, and then I didn't realize it till I was touring the build for the end of the YouTube video. I was like, dang it, I didn't put it, and I didn't put it on there. I didn't do it. I could have just added it in and snuck it in on the end, and I didn't do it. I was true to my word. But wait, I go away for a bit, and we met our goal for, yeah, we hit our goal. We did hit our goal. I'm sorry that I don't have like the milestone set up like I did for the last fundraiser we did. I'm juggling so much right now. It was just a lot at the time to try to think through that. But we get the satisfaction of hitting our goal. You know, I think that is more important anyway than trying to get an outcome from meeting a goal. The outcome is actually supporting the initiative. I do like to try and do fun things though. Y'all know that. I would try to do it. I just didn't really have the capacity mentally. This is kind of cute in a rustic way. I actually really kind of like that. And then I could put like a little tea or coffee maker over here and put some tea on the shelf. Now we need a bigger goal. Yeah. I'll increase it for tomorrow's stream. I'm thinking I can like bump it up to 150. I want to enjoy having met the goal. You know, I don't want to just go ahead and add to it, if that makes sense. Just let it kind of sit. By all means, if people want to donate more, they can though. I'm not going to stop you. Just enjoy the win. I will say though, on the subject of that, I will go ahead though and fix I haven't started my next follower goal yet, because we did hit that thanks to Wolf, who came in. So I'll get that going. So we'll have our new follow goal be 740, which is absolutely crazy to think about. That's wild, y'all. Like, I'm not even kidding. That is absolutely bizarre. Like, let me see really quickly. Yeah, we've gotten C, push that back. 79 new followers since November. The start of November. That's literally more than 10%. I've just been from like the past month, which is absolutely crazy. That is y'all, oh my God. So on the subject, since it's the end of the year, it kind of makes sense. On the subject of like goals and stuff, I was prepping just a little bit, not really prepping, but like trying to set up for a YouTube video. Last year I did what I called the Llama Awards, and I like kind of went through all my Sims builds and like picked out my favorites for different reasons. And I'm thinking of doing a rendition of that this year. And I had a slide, because I made it like a little presentation thing. I had a slide where I had my goals for this year. Y'all want to know what my YouTube goal was? Because I completely forgot where I was when I recorded the video and what my goal was. I had I think it was 263 subscribers when I recorded that. Not even a year ago, less than a year ago. And my goal was to hit 1,000 subs this year. And here I am knocking on the door of 2,000 subs. talk about, like, it didn't seem like I grew that much this year, but like whenever you break it down and you really look at it, that is wild. I didn't realize that I had grown that much. I knew I had grown a lot this year, but I forgot how much. And I thought that was absolutely crazy that we started at 200 and something subs this year and we're ending at almost 2,000. Like, absolutely crazy. And I'm not saying all of this to like pat myself on the back. It's just like when you think about things over time, you just kind of forget like where you started. And so it's just like kind of crazy to think about. I don't know. I was baffled a little bit. I didn't realize I had grown that much this year. But it's like I did become monetized, and I think it was February on YouTube. I did not get my first paycheck though until like a couple of months ago. It took a good 7-8 months, I think, before I actually made $100. But you know what? It's been fun, nonetheless. Maybe it's kind of weird to have that up under the stairs like that. I like this item for this build. But anyways, I just wanted to share that because I was so baffled when I noticed that a couple of days. I think it was over the weekend when I was looking at some of that. I was just like, oh my God. I've grown so much that I now have haters. That's when you know you're doing something right. I now frequently have negative comments, so I am reaching more people. Which, that actually does make me kind of laugh to think about, because people have always said that. And it is so true. It's like when you start getting hate from people, that's when you know you're making it on social media. You're doing the thing. Let's see. Let me get my coffee maker because I keep forgetting to go ahead and grab that. I like this little retro one, but now that means I gotta go into debug. I always like, it's so weird that that stuff came with like a kit and a restoration workshop kit at that. Never thought of it like that. Makes sense. Yeah. It's like when you reach a wider audience, that's just how it is. Your content gets in front of more people. It's just more opportunities for people who don't want to see your content, and they let you know it. Like that does anything. I mean, it technically fits under the stair. I'm gonna put it there. I think that's kind of cute. Is the red too much? Is that too on the note? I mean, that's what I want though. It's supposed to be Christmas vomit. I want red and green everywhere. You know, I think that is what we want. I'm gonna move this out of the way. Let me get some tea. Ooh, I do like this tea tray because we get a green and gold. That's really pretty. I kind of like the look of that. It's like kind of messy. I can leave this one relatively open. Let me get the utensil from Adventure Awaits. Purdy, exactly. Much purdy. Very wow. I know I didn't do that right. That was intentional. It was intentional. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you're not missing out on anything. It's fine. I still can't believe how much this looks like the Love Struck little clay vases and such. I still feel like that was just kind of ripped off from that. And then could put that like over the sink. Maybe Yeah, I think it's kind of cute. I like it like that. That's fine. We can have these. Never understand why people don't just move on from content they don't enjoy, because the more you comment, the more you boost the create. Yeah, exactly. Excuse me. So then you see them more. Yeah. I don't get that either. I mean, that's also goes in hand with, I think it was yesterday in Lucy's stream, Lucy was talking about how so much like creators who really shouldn't have a platform oftentimes get the platform, and it's because they're controversial and stuff. And it's just like, yeah, even when people who genuinely are good people comment on it, it's still helping boost it. So it's just like, I just don't comment on stuff. I try not to. There are some things where I do, if it's just people being people, for lack of a better word. But I think we have a responsibility to like maybe refrain from like commenting and letting it push out further. Definitely not saying that it's anyone's fault for it spreading by reaching out or commenting on it. But I do think there comes a point when it's like, sometimes you just gotta scroll past, don't engage with it, and let that be your engagement, because then the algorithm will see that as a negative engagement, and it, well, at least, why did I do that? That's the wrong way. Do its thing, you know? Still want this to be a little bit smaller. Okay, forget this. I want it down on this one. I'm doing too much work for this. Okay, that's good enough. Cute. Have some tea there. I can get the little coffee bags. Hope an adventure weight goes on sale. I hope so too for you. But wow, 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 wow. But wow, 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 wow. What am I doing? Oh yeah, I need to go to debug. You gotta keep in mind, they have a cafe downstairs, so I like them having some of this stuff upstairs too. Yeah, don't give them your energy. See, and that's the thing, like why I felt kind of like, I went against a lot of things that I say to other people whenever I was like going back and forth with this person before stream and all that drama. And it's just like, on the one hand, it's not worth it. But I think for me, it depends on what it is they're saying. Like I said before, like, if you don't like my content, that's one thing. Like, yeah, I don't like reading comments about it. But if you're gonna start attacking my character and start portraying me as someone I'm not from 20 seconds of a video that is out of context, that's where I'm going to like clap back. And if you're gonna dish out, you better be ready to take it, because I'm not gonna hold back. And that's what happened earlier. And that's why I got so angry. It's like, you're not gonna sit here and mischaracterize me from a 20-second video that's taken out of context. Like, you don't know who I am. And I know eventually I'm not gonna be able to even respond to all those comments, and I think that's when it's gonna get really hard. But right now, while I am still a really small creator, I can at least like set the record straight for myself. There is gonna come a time when I'm not even gonna really be able to do that very well. That one's kind of cute. It's not very Christmassy, but it is cute. I like that. Yeah, sometimes you gotta say something for your own sanity. And that's why it's like I needed to like vent on stream tonight too, because I was just like, I've had too many things happen today and I feel overwhelmed. And I did go back and forth in my head. I was like, maybe I should just cancel stream tonight. I came close a few times. But like I said, this is like the one thing I was looking forward to all day. And it's like, why would I deprive myself of the one thing I actually was excited about because of someone, like other people negatively affecting me throughout the day, but especially this person before stream. I was like, I'm not gonna let them take that away from me. That's how I framed it anyways in my head. So I was like, I felt like I was letting them win by saying no to a stream, you know, even though I have every right, of course, to cancel a stream if I want or need to. But it just didn't feel right to do that when it was something I was looking forward to. I think that's kind of cute. Have that little soap there. Honestly, I think we're done. Like, I mean, this kitchen's a lot smaller than what I'm used to having, so there's not much I can do. I kind of want the little Dutch oven thing. I don't know what it's called though. What's funny is I saw it earlier too. And I'm glad that I didn't cancel stream, because I mean, this has been my biggest like free escape of the whole day today. This has been the most fun part of my day. And that's what like keeps me going, and knowing that if I were to one day be able to do this full time, that's how I know it's a good fit for me, because it is something that I look forward to. When I have any spare time, no one is gonna know unless I tell you. Like, y'all don't understand. Whenever I have spare time, I'm almost always using it for stream stuff, or like adding new redemptions or thinking through fun new things for y'all to engage during stream, or like my YouTube content. Like, that's what I naturally find myself going back to and wanting to use my time for. That's why I know this is like something long term that I could see myself doing, because I really do enjoy it. I know we have this rug here and that there. I almost want to put like an old, I don't know if any laundry day, like the laundry day rug, the old looking one, something like that might work. Found out today that the screw in my foot has to come out. Gonna have surgery. Oh, but that's a good thing though, right? Wouldn't it be a good thing to have it out? I know like having surgery is not fun. But I feel like that's is that a good thing? Maybe it's not a good thing. I don't know. But I know like surgery itself is definitely scary. So I'm sorry you have to do that. We could be surgery buds. I don't know why I'm saying that. With my gum graft surgery is why I'm saying that, because I'm going to try to have my surgery in January too. So not laughing at the actual having surgery part of that. It's just weird because I had it put into 2 years ago. Oh, okay. So it was like more for a permanent solution. I guess still temporary, but a long term. See, when I've heard of people getting screws out, it's because they were there for like maybe a broken bone or something. I didn't know the context. So it's like, usually they just have to have them in for like a few months and then they get them taken out. But wow, it's been there for 2 years. I hope that goes well for you though. Like, at least I'm sure it's like not a super, worrisome type of surgery, at least, you know. Hopefully the recovery time isn't too bad on that. That's always the worst part, I think, with any type of surgery is after, like post-surgery is the worst time. Like there's the anxiety that leads up to it, but then post-surgery, it's more about the actual physical pain as opposed to the mental, or it's a combination of the two, really, if you think about it. It's the mental and physical aspect of it. But you got this. You're gonna be fine. You're gonna kill it. You're gonna recover quickly. I can feel it. You're gonna spring back. Hopefully everything runs smoothly. Something like this is kind of nice, maybe. I don't like that one. It's a little too vibrant. I like that, like kind of more toned down one. I don't know. I like want something in this space. It's just like a big open floor. And I think the reason why is because usually with my kitchens I have tile, but with the layout of this, it would be kind of weird to just have like a random like square rectangle of tile. And it doesn't fit very well. I'd have to go all the way down with it. So I want like some type of covering here. The doctor said it will be easy, much easier than the first one. Okay, that's good. I'm okay with it. Just, yeah, just the pain, right? Won't be able to drive. Oh, it's your dominant foot. That sucks. That does suck. You were thinking actual screw is embedded in your foot. Oh. Let's see here. Kind of, I guess, yeah, to the yay then. It's like a mixture. It's like you're getting it out, which I feel like is probably a good thing, but at the same time, surgery is surgery, and surgery is not fun. What if I did like a layered look? I don't know why I'm stuck on this. I don't need to be. And then put that on top, just a little. That actually looks kind of cute to me. I like that. And it goes with this rug, the color of it does. Excuse me. I need to get rid of all of these Kanaras up here. Okay. How much space do I have up here? I do have some. I almost want to put, this might look stupid, but I kind of want to look at it first. Like, what if I got one of these big rectangular pictures? Like, where's that country-esque with the green field with the fence? I think it's also base game, isn't it? I don't remember. Of course I don't see it now. I literally see it all the time. Where are you? Seriously, where are you? Where is it? I know I'm overlooking it, which means it's probably on an end. Because 9 times out of 10, when I overlook a picture, it's on the very, very end, or near the very end. What the heck? Where is this thing? I don't think it's, I'll check. It might be cottage living. I don't think it is though, or I didn't think it was. Yeah, it's not this one. It's like a big painting. It's just like a green field. I think it's base game. Yeah, there it is. I don't know why that wasn't popping up before. Let me see, where was it in the catalog? I was in the middle. Yeah, I don't know how I kept missing that. This might not look good. I just want to see. I don't know, I kind of like it. Have a little picture up there. I don't know why that curtain's not rendered. So the only thing we have left to do is like the light fixtures in this space for the most part, and then I'll probably put some pictures on this wall going up the staircase, and we're done with this space down here. I might go back in and add a couple little touches, like holiday touches, and then, well, we do have the bathroom, but that won't take long. So then we'll get into the cluttering up here and we'll be done with this shell. So we're close to being finished with this one. And then we're gonna get into the bookstore, which, oh man, this, I don't think it'll take us too long. It's just gonna be like a lot of bookshelves, but still, it's gonna take a minute, and we gotta figure out the style outside. There are some changes I wanna make. And then of course the inside's not gonna be so dilapidated like this. We're gonna spruce it up. But bookstore downstairs, and then we'll have another residence upstairs, that type of situation. I'm thinking I'll add a bookcase, what the heck? A staircase, at least half the word was there. A staircase in the middle to go up here, and this could be like a hangout space upstairs. We'll see though, because if this is all we have, the staircase is gonna take up a good chunk of the space down here. But I'm definitely thinking this is gonna be probably just a single bedroom. But the thing is we have a balcony right here, so what I'll probably honestly do is have this be an ensuite bathroom, and the bedroom is basically just going to be this. Boom. There's our bedroom, ensuite bathroom. Also, we got to figure out how the heck we're getting up here too. I just realized that. Oh no, it's on the side. It's on the side. There you go. Okay. So that's basically the layout finished already. Very simple. I mean, I could make this a second bedroom right here, but that gives us a really, really tiny living space. I don't want to put ourselves in that situation necessarily. I could, but I don't really want to. So I can make this a little hallway. Can have a nursery. Ooh, wait. We could have like a little nursery space, or like child bedroom, toddler. Have the bathroom like that. Then when you come in, we can have a little door. What? I gotta get to bed soon. A table, and an accent table. I'm just gonna start saying random word. It makes me think of, there's this ad on the radio I keep hearing, or on Spotify in my car. And it's talking about, like, it says random word. I can't even remember the context of the ad, but there's an ad that talks about like having stuff that makes sense, and in the ad they just say the most random off the wall words in a sentence, and it makes absolutely no sense. So that's where I feel like I'm at right now. So I'll try to remember whenever I hear it next, and then I can like share the link with y'all in the Discord or something, and you'll know what I'm talking about. I think it's like an ad for AI or something though. I don't remember. But y'all, we're getting there. We're getting there. Slowly but surely. After this, we'll have this big first chunk finished, which will be awesome. We're getting really close to having the big first chunk there. And then we have this is going to be a monstrous one. I'm thinking maybe I could do like an all-day stream at least once before Christmas. And that would probably be working on this big corner right here. But we'll see. On that note, I hope y'all have enjoyed tonight. I'm sorry it started off a bit more like venti and negative and frustrating. Just thank y'all for listening. I really appreciate it. I needed the time to just kind of get all of that cleared out of my mind and you all helped so much. So thank you so much for being here. Thank y'all so much again for supporting the Angel Tree. I'm so excited about that. I really do love that. I'm going to be so happy to take that to the Salvation Army on Friday. So thanks again for all of the support on that front. Thank y'all so much for the donations on the Crohn's and Colitis Foundation fundraiser that we're doing right now. Again, that's going to go through the month. Brewmas, as a reminder, going all the way through the 31st as well. It's just I'm streaming every day up to the 24th. I'm going to take Christmas Day off. Christmas Day is on a Thursday. I'm not going to do the regular Thursday stream, but I should be back that Sunday. So again, after Christmas, we're going back into the usual Tuesday, Thursday, Sunday. So we'll have 3 streams left the rest of the month for Brewmas, and then I might do something on New Year's Eve for the 31st. So that's what I'm thinking. On that note, get some sleep, y'all. Hydrate, get some food if you need to. If you're still gaming, pull your shoulders back, stretch a little bit, enjoy your night, try to get some good sleep. And I'll see y'all tomorrow. Tomorrow is the sub VIP stream for Lost in Random. So we're continuing on our quest in that. So that'll be fun to get into tomorrow night at 7. I think I have it as 7. Is it 7 or 6? I did include a few that were at 6 this week. Let me double check real quick, just for my own sanity as well. 6. I'm glad I checked. 6 p.m. Eastern. So it's gonna be a little bit earlier of a start. 6 p.m. Eastern tomorrow. So I hope to see y'all there. And with that, have a great rest of your night. Okay, bye. Thank y'all so much. Bye.